go with our intro.
Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
This is Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez. Wow, that intro is still going. All right.
it's pretty long. We need to get it remixed, but
Yeah, remix.
anyway, how you doing? Yeah, I
All
want
right.
to get it remixed.
Episode 37 now.
It is episode 37. We should be
We're in the
a lot
40s.
deeper, but
Yeah.
Dan's been playing hooky.
Yeah,
So-
life finds a way.
Does it?
Yeah,
Hey, I'm sending a text right now.
it's been rough. Okay, well,
All
this
right,
week.
anyway,
This week inflation hits Fortnite.
hell yeah, it did.
Digital currency gets hit with inflation. Bungie hit with layoffs. The economy is really affecting the gaming industry right now, isn't it? Actually, there was a lot of. I think there was 6,000 layoffs this year.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit
in
Yeah.
gaming, and vaginal yeast beer
Ooh, yummy.
coming up later.
It does. As always, follow us on Instagram, gamer.athlete, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, YouTube, Gamer Athletes Podcast, and our Discord server. Come over there and join Gamer Athletes. And as always, leave a 5-star review. And we'll read them. Well, now we can say live,
Live.
since now we're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
I need to make a Gamer Athletes Twitch, but for right now we're streaming on Card Chuggin. At Card Chuggin, that's my personal streaming. I've actually been streaming a lot this week since I've been on 12s.
Streaming what?
A little bit of Liza P, Lords of the Fallen, and Elden Ring no-hit run.
Oh man, Elden Ring. Still.
Well, yeah, it's a,
Never go-
it's a good
yeah.
game. You know, I jump back into it here and there. So anyway, let's get into some of the warm-ups. What is the Spider-Man
Fastest selling game on PS5.
It was funny, too, because I was watching...
On PlayStation, I think.
Oh,
their
yeah.
whole history.
Well, I was watching on Twitter, and people are saying it was a flop or whatever. It's a mid-game or something. They're like, well, the
What?
sales numbers don't fucking reflect that.
Who was saying that? It's like you talking about Nintendo.
That it flopped?
Yeah.
Just some guy.
2.5 million copies in 24 hours.
Yeah, just some random guy.
24 hours.
I have seen a lot about the game being not that great, though.
Well, no, it doesn't break the mold
Yeah.
in gaming. I'm halfway through it.
Are you?
Yes.
I took a break from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Spider-Man was going to get me. So
I have no interest
halfway
in playing
through,
it, honestly.
it's exactly. It's like the other ones you played. It
Yeah.
doesn't do anything new. It's just if you're just there for the Spider-Man story, that's what you're there for.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's not a bad game. It's just not a great game.
I think I asked somebody if it's like real button mashy. It looks button mashy to
It's
me.
not button mashy. I mean, the fighting you have to hit lots of different buttons. So I mean,
But if you just
always
go like,
mashing
if you
buttons.
just
No.
mash buttons, you're gonna you'll probably make it through.
You'll get your ass, you'll get your ass beat.
And there's difficulty modes in it, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The combat is fun. It's complex. There's a lot of stuff. The dodging. It's Batman. And there was another article that said it's the true successor to the Batman Arkham games because the
Interesting.
combat was taken directly from that, the dodging and
Yeah.
finishers, all that stuff. But I mean, all it does is add miles sometimes into a fight, and then you can switch between them. I mean, again, it's not breaking ground in what kind of game it is,
Yeah.
but they're still Insomniac is making banger ass games. You know, they keep putting out good ones. They put out that
And they
Ratchet
only
Clank.
produce
We don't play Ratchet
exclusively.
and Clank, but they do
Yeah.
really well. I have it.
Do they
Kids love it.
Are they exclusive to PlayStation?
Yeah, Insomniac is
Yeah.
owned by
Owned by
PlayStation,
PlayStation.
now, which
Yeah,
is
I
crazy
figured that.
because a long time ago when I was at the bar before you got hired, Sunset Overdrive came out and it was an Xbox exclusive. And
Huh.
They did.
Made by Insomniac.
Oh man, that game's great.
Huh.
So the Wolverine game is going to be made
Yeah,
by
that's coming up
Insomniac.
next.
They're saying it's in the same universe.
They're saying it's going to be a banger, huh?
Same universe.
Same universe.
So Spider-Man could pop up.
I don't know. Those games just seem real button mashy to me.
They're good, especially once you start fighting the symbiotes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, don't spoil it for anybody who hasn't played.
The Craven fight was good. Well, Craven the Hunter's and the main.
See, now you're spoiling it
It's
for
not-
me.
It's not. You can watch the trailer and see that.
Oh, yeah. Are you all right there?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't want to do it and burp into the mic.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now we're live on
We're live.
Twitch,
Well.
so you have a little bit more
Okay.
of a fucking mentality on it. What are you watching there? What is that, gay porn on Twitch?
know what it was.
What's going on with your algorithm there, guy? Anyway, Fortnite brings back the OG map.
Yes.
So
That's what I heard.
Well, I might actually
Really?
jump into Fortnite and play a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy in it, though.
It's going to bring you back.
Not really. I mean, I just like the people in that game are so fucking good anymore. It's just I just go in there and just get
that's
shit on.
every game, though, man. I can go into Call of Duty now and just, I'm still going to stop me from going. I don't care.
Yeah.
If I want to play the game, I don't care how good. Halo is pretty good. They said it's coming back. They're going to do some updates this November. But, I might jump in, get my ass kicked.
Yeah, I got to have a game where I can like practice a little bit on like fights and get their movements down. Playing against like live people that just, 15, 16 to 22-year-olds just shit all over me.
Yeah, reaction time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all slow now.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I'm slow and old.
Got to do some performance enhancers.
Yeah, do some Adderall. Adderall might do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Inflation strikes the in-game currency.
Hold on, let's talk about that map. And when's it hit? It's November 3rd.
Yeah.
The current season ends, and then the servers return by the morning of November 3rd at 7, 8 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that was such a fun time, man. When
it first hit, dude, like
came out,
everybody, so many people we knew played Fortnite.
Yeah, it was a good time.
People didn't even game.
Yeah, we're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was talking with Shepard. He's like, "Oh, you got to download this game."
Oh, yeah.
Shepard, friend of the show.
Yeah.
He's like, "You got to download this fucking game." I was like, "All right, I'll download it." And then we started playing, and it was just such a good time. It was such a fun.
It was me,
time.
Shepard, I think Alex. I can't remember if it was Alex or not. And then Preston. Preston was there, and he never played again. He's like, I hate this game. Probably because he wasn't good at it right away.
Yeah, that game was hard to get good at, like right away,
Yeah.
and whatever, unless you played it for like a ton of hours. But yeah,
Or you jump on the Switch and you just started messing people up.
Yeah.
Once you got on the Switch,
Yeah.
oh my God.
it's just like a lot of bots in those lobbies. 'Cause there's only like 3% of the market or some
Yeah.
shit like that, so they had to fill the server with bots. But yeah, I got such fond memories of that, like especially during this time of the year because they release all the Halloween shit. So I started playing.
Oh,
this,
Halloween is good time for skins. And
Like,
like
well, it's not
events.
just that, like all the shit around the map that they put out,
Yeah.
and the rocket launcher, the pumpkin rocket launcher is pretty fun. It was such a fun game.
I remember there was a big fire at work when I was playing.
Yeah, there was.
It's a bunch of us playing. Oh my God, we got to evacuate.
Yeah, and you had to. All right, this is
Well,
gonna
Can we get this win?
This is gonna hurt my
Get this
KD
dub.
on this.
I get this dub.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that game. I might jump back into it just to see just to check out the old map. I'm probably not gonna play it a whole bunch, but it's still a fun time though. Yeah, Fortnite brings back Fortnite
V-Bucks
inflation.
are
V-Bucks.
more expensive. Digital currency went up.
Yeah, inflation's hitting everything.
So let's see.
Look at that, $8. It went up from $8 to $9 from 2,000 for 2,800 V-Bucks.
5,000 goes to $32 to $37.
Holy
That's
shit.
a $5 increase.
Yeah.
$10 increase on the 13.5.
Wow, they're getting us with milk is super expensive now, and now the V-Bucks
Now V-Bucks. Now my
ain't
skins.
nothing safe.
Wow.
Think of the children.
Now, so basically, what the cost to buy them is the same, is more, but like, remember, like a skin was 2,000.
Yeah, but instead of
Did they up the price?
Well, the price for the skins, no, the skins are probably the
2,000
same amount. They just
V-Bucks?
yeah. It's what video game companies do to obfuscate how much money you're actually spending in the game. So you spend $20 and they give you whatever currency, and then it's just enough to buy one skin with a little bit left over. So then when you're like, oh well, I want this pickaxe now too. Fuck, I got to spend another $5 because I just barely, or I don't have enough quite to buy that pickaxe.
I'll see this Transformers pack costs $25 now. It'll stay that price until it leaves the shop. But the next time the pack returns, expected to cost. So they are upping the
They're not upping
cost.
they're not upping the price of that. They're upping the price of the V-Bucks. It's the same fucking thing. So instead of getting $25 worth of V-Bucks, let's say just to make it easier, let's say like it's 2,500 V-Bucks for $25. Now you're getting 2,500 V-Bucks for $28. So you'll expect to pay $3 to $5 more, but it's probably for the in-game currency. The actual price for the skin in the shop is probably the same.
Where's Can we go to the
Because then
Fortnite
if
shop?
they actually increase the price in the shop, that would hit you twice.
That's what I think. That's what they're saying. They're saying the pack costs $25 now, but when it comes back, it'll be $5 more.
Yeah, because of the increase in V-Bucks price.
Let's see. I want to see. They're not showing this. These pictures are useless because they don't show prices of.
Well, because they
anything.
haven't come out yet.
Oh, okay.
The prices haven't been launched yet, so. Yeah.
Certain real money packs. What up as well? Extinction. Oh, that's right there. That's nothing. Wow.
Yep. So inflation hits. Nothing's safe anymore.
You gotta get 2 jobs, man.
Yeah. So then this is pretty cool. The finals. Did you see this when Xbox did their what was it? Their release party or whatever, their partners party, which I have a story in later on. But anyway, the
I know
finals
about it.
open beta is out, and it's like the #1 trending on the Steam store right
The
now.
finals. What the fuck is it?
It's a first-person shooter.
Oh,
Kind of like a Valorant Call of Duty kind of mix. I haven't played it yet. I was going to download it and fuck around with it a little bit just to see what all the hype is about, but a lot of people are playing it and a lot of people are liking it. It's an open beta. I'm not sure how much it costs on the Steam store. Maybe
wow.
we could look that up real quick. Can you play it on your MacBook?
The finals.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not?
Why not?
Because it's a shooter, so they usually don't have.
The finals.
Nope.
Well, you can't play it?
No, I can't see it. I can't. I typed it wrong.
Oh, finals for the Mac.
I can go to Steam.
Yeah, just go to Steam.
It'll tell me down.
What are you doing?
Looking at the compatibility.
Yeah, see, you can play it, right?
Where
There's a bunch of
what the fuck
green
are you
on there.
talking About no, that's just no.
If I see green, it means you can play
Doesn't
that
mean
shit.
anything.
Really? Well, anyway, yeah, it's like the #1 trending game on Steam right now. The open beta is pretty successful. They had like at one point, I think something like 230,000 people playing it. The open beta, which is pretty solid. There's the preview for it or whatever, the trailer.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty cool. It looks like there's some like you can see all the like you're going through and you're shooting stuff. I think the whole environment can a lot of it can be destructed.
Right.
And it's not even like
Well, if it's the Battlefield, it's the X Battlefield.
but it's like I believe it's an Unreal Engine 5 or whatever. But it can break apart and you see like bricks chunking off and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like falling off. The walls aren't falling apart like in squares or set shapes.
Yeah.
It's like falling apart with all kinds of look, see, like
Yeah, it's the Battlefield guy. The Battlefield guy did this in all the Battlefield games.
I don't know if it was this look at that shit.
Yeah, well, obviously
I don't know if
it's
it was that
better
good.
destruction now than it was when the
Yeah,
Battlefields were
absolutely.
made, but like that was his whole
That's pretty
shit.
cool though.
Battlefield Bad Company and all that stuff was huge. They don't have anything listed for their system requirements.
Well, you're gonna need a
just
4080.
doesn't say anything.
You're gonna need a 4090, and you're gonna need an i9.
According to this, doesn't launch on Mac. Yeah.
That's
Finals
terrible.
play test on MacBook. See, so mixed stuff. I won't
Mixed
play it anyway.
reviews, huh?
Yeah. I won't play it.
Not good enough to play that kind of game, huh?
We were just talking about how we need Adderall.
Yeah. I don't even think Adderall would help me out.
I'm good.
Adderall might drop my fucking gamer age by about 2 years.
I'm
going to
go reminisce in the Call of Duty stuff
Yeah.
and Halo if they fix that.
So that game looks fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I
I
don't
said,
know,
I might
man.
download it and try it out.
I
Try out
haven't
the
been
open beta.
on a shooter kick in a long where I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to play this shooter. Like I haven't done it.
Not in a long time, eh?
Yeah, I feel like I want to progress. I don't want to just keep jumping back into a game and doing the same thing over and over. Like, 2 minutes, kill the other team.
So why are you
Go
playing
back.
Spider-Man 2?
It's telling a story.
Oh, okay.
There's a progression there, and then there's
Yeah, a
trophies
storyline
involved in
progression.
it. You don't get any trophies by just
I heard that
jumping into.
the Mary Jane storyline is pretty good in this one. I did hear that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No, I just said she
I
was
heard
Uggs.
I heard the well,
She's-
they're doing that.
Dude, did I put that in here?
That they're ugly. That
Oh,
Mary Jane's ugly.
talked about it
Is
last
she
week.
hideous? Yeah, we talked about the.
Yeah.
2
Someone
weeks
did a
ago.
great Twitter comparison between it's exactly the same face model, but they changed it for this
to make
one.
her uglier.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick.
That's fun.
I retweeted it on mine.
Why do they do that?
Right on my profile, bro. Profile.
Like I want to see like hot girls in games.
Look at. That's the first game to the second game. They gave
Wow,
us
they
big
added-
old
they made
chin,
her
dude.
fat
Yeah,
face.
like it's weird.
I wonder why they did that.
Yeah,
Why did they do that? What are the go to the comments? See what the comments are for it. Go click on the actual one and then see. No comments?
No comments on that one. We'll go to the post.
What the hell? It says there's only 2. Well, yeah. See, there you go.
Damn.
Are those the writers for the?
No, nobody knows. Check out the writers. Come on. I didn't see.
That might be the writers.
I didn't see any.
Look I believe it. It's on the internet. It's fucking true.
Right, it's on the internet.
Hell yeah, that shit's true as fuck.
Yeah. She's
Yeah, what'd they do to her face?
Oh man.
Why'd they give her such a fat face?
She's bulking.
Yeah, she's dirty bulking.
Yeah.
She's eating a lot of pizza and fucking beer.
Yeah, I remember what it hit. They showed her on screen, and I was like, "Whoa, this is weird."
But what, I don't understand. Why would they do that?
Mm.
Does her body reflect the fact that her face
Alana
got
Pierce did. I
fatter?
did watch that one that she talked about.
Yeah.
She goes, maybe, and her reasonings are really good.
Yeah, but there's no reason for that one.
That one's weird.
That one is
you
weird.
You had her fine. It was she was average in the first game. You should just left that.
Now she's at low. Low.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
she's
yeah,
low. There's still
yeah.
fucking simps out there that'll hit though. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
Yeah. She's red. She got red hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do her feet look like?
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. The uglification of characters in video games is kind of weird. I don't know where we are at in 2023.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, we can get into the new releases and some of the hype coming up. There's not much for the rest of the fucking year. So RoboCop, I did watch some, like, it doesn't look that good.
The reviews are out.
For RoboCop?
7s to 9s. Yeah.
This goes into my whole point about people not knowing how to rate games.
You got to be careful with
If you're going to give RoboCop you're going to put it in the same sphere as like fucking Elden Ring, dude. Get out of here.
No. You always think someone's trying to do that.
No, they're not. No, I said you're putting it in the same.
No.
Okay, how about Breath of the Wild then? Since you maybe like that comparison even more.
Those games got 10s, right?
Not. I mean 9.5
for what? Elden Ring?
They got 10.
I got 10s. I don't know. I think this is a bunch of
malarkey.
Not malarkey. It's
a
nostalgia
bunch of
problem.
hooey.
I think this is nostalgia based reviewing.
So what? There's a bunch of 40-year-olds who fucking haven't played a game in a long time. They're like, "Hey, what's this fucking RoboCop here?" And I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna kick the kids off the fucking. I'm gonna kick Timmy off the fucking PlayStation for a little while and play this fucking RoboCop game.
I don't know. I haven't watched too much. You said you watched some of it.
Yeah, look clunky, dude.
Really?
Look a little clunky. I mean, I'll probably play it just because it's fucking RoboCop.
Rogue City. I mean,
look at,
again,
look at the
nostalgia alone, dude.
Look at the trailer. Why did there's a fucking trailer about it?
Are you 17?
Say yeah.
Yeah,
allegedly.
bro, sell me these cigarettes.
Allegedly. Why did there's a fucking. Oh no.
Facial animation kind of sucks.
That's right. I don't have a Bluetooth to this right now. Because I have my.
I mean, the animation looks rough.
Yeah, it does.
It's a developer.
This is like
It's not a
PlayStation
big,
2.
Yeah, but they're not. You can't expect every game to have the perfect shit because they're not.
Yeah, but you can't take
money. It's money.
You can't take an IP like that, like RoboCop, and
Sure you can.
Maybe you shouldn't have tackled that project.
In no movie, there's not many movie tie-ins that are like, this is a great game. You got to look at the history. You can't even expect something great right off the bat.
So
because all history says is IP games suck.
the character models look like her, whatever her name is,
Yeah.
the female cop. But it's still, look at how clunky that looks.
Yeah, it is not a 10 for sure.
No, it's not a 9.
This
Just
is
by
a
this
play for
gameplay,
fun
it's
game.
not
You're
a
not
9.
trying to find a masterpiece.
Yeah, okay. You said
deal.
that don't expect too much, but you should expect the best
a
out of everything.
fun game.
You should expect
A fun game.
You think
Doesn't have to be a perfect game.
You think it looks
That's
fun?
your
Looks okay.
That's your association. You need a perfect game to be a fun game. It doesn't have to be a perfect game.
No, I don't.
You can play a shitty game and still have fun with it.
As long as the gameplay's good.
I mean,
That's why I hated Breath of the Wild. The gameplay's terrible in it.
You are like this outlier.
No, I'm not an outlier. There's a lot of people who are there. I'm just not I'm
one
not
of the outliers.
Not a sycophant fanboy.
It has nothing to do with fanboy.
Yes, it does.
No.
No, I sat here and watched you argue for weapon breaking mechanics.
I like it. That's it. It doesn't matter.
I am.
You don't like it.
I am beside myself.
I
with
think
this
Elden
one.
Ring was okay, and I keep moving on. I'm not going to sit there and suck off that game.
Oh my
Like, you love it. It comes into your conversation just like Tears of the Kingdom.
Weapon
It
breaking
comes in
mechanics
there,
are terrible.
You bring
dude.
it up and compare it
Dude,
to
it was
everything.
so bad.
No,
No,
it's
I
not
don't.
so bad. You find it
Listen,
so bad.
they
Does it make it bad just because you don't like it?
the weapon breaking mechanic is terrible.
You don't like
It's
it.
terrible.
That's how you say it.
No, I've done.
I don't like
no,
the
I've done
weapon breaking
polls.
mechanics.
I've done
I can
polls.
see. I get it. Other people like it.
I've done
Great.
polls.
Enjoy it.
Like you're the only person I've talked to that said the weapon breaking mechanic
just
is
like
okay.
you're the only outlier. Okay.
No, you're an outlier.
Your
with
logic.
weapon breaking.
Your logic works one way.
No, it's such a stupid fucking thing to have in a game.
No,
It's stupid.
don't play them.
It's ridiculous.
They
You know
still
who
suck.
did it? You know who did it all right was Liza P. Did the
The
weapon
people that are
breaking mechanic okay.
collecting all the money are just laughing.
The Liza P. did it pretty well, even though it was still annoying. You sharpen the blade on your elbow
Because it was more like a flavor you liked. Because it was Elden Ring.
No.
Yeah.
No, because if they had something a little bit more like that,
You had weapon degrading.
No.
You didn't have weapon breaking. You
no,
had
it'll
weapon...
break if you let it go too
Yes,
far.
that is an
Yeah.
old Diablo mechanic.
Yeah, so that it does it when you die, you lose 10%.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. You're using
No,
it, and
not-
it goes down, right?
not the
Like
same.
as you use your weapon,
it's
it
as you
gets,
die.
yes.
In Diablo, you die, you lose.
I
weapon
know, but in
durability.
Liza P, as you use your weapon, it gets dull.
Yes, but not when you die. Anyway,
Monster Hunter has that mechanic.
it gets dull, so you sharpen it. So it makes it more
Monster
like a
Hunter.
consumable as you're in the game instead of where the weapon just completely breaks in the middle of the battle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate that. It's stupid.
good. Don't play
It's
it. I
dumb.
mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
Yeah,
I mean, I played quite a bit of it, but then I stopped.
I loved it.
I think
had
I
to
had-
switch to
I think I
another
had-
weapon and then just start whooping his ass with
I had
that
a
weapon.
really nice weapon
good.
that I love, and it broke, and I put the game down.
Just
I
go
said,
find
"Fuck
it
this
again.
game."
It's they always respawn.
Nope.
That's why when you find a weapon, you mark it on the map. Get smart.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Anyway, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Oh, wait. So RoboCop's coming out for PC, Xbox Series X, and X November 2nd. Reviews are 7 to 9.
7 to 9s.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation
yeah.
releasing it for the 4. Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One, and PC November 10th.
Preloading details, huh?
Yeah.
Spoilers leaking.
It's going to be Call of Duty.
Yeah, November 10th. It's Call of Duty.
They're going to sell skins.
And I hate their skins now. They're too Fortnite-y.
What, Nicki Minaj? You don't want to play
It's
Nicki
weird.
Minaj in a fucking Modern Warfare game?
Wow.
I don't know if this is going to have like the Battle Royale, which is where you get the big draw for the skins.
The Warzone. It's all
Yeah.
Warzone's like keeps moving.
It's going to be a staple in
Yep.
there now.
Yeah, it's like a separate thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho.
I might jump into it. I don't know. I
Call
don't want
of
to pay
Duty.
$60 though.
Norris will jump into it.
$70.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
He'll buy that game again. Yeah.
I mean, they
He's
got
the
me.
faithful.
No, I played a lot of Call of Duty. 2 and 3.
Yeah. Just talk about the same fucking game over and over
And,
and over
right,
again.
and that's why I was like, you know what? I'm done. I think I played Modern Warfare the reboot. And that
But
was
at
it.
least with the Activision acquisition by Xbox, they're reviving the old servers at least, so you can go back and play some of the games you're a little bit more nostalgic about.
No,
Yeah.
I won't.
Hogwarts Legacy is coming out on the trash Switch
That's gonna be funny. I can't wait for that to come
November
out.
14th.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
look at what was it? Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat.
I
1,
know,
how they did
like,
that.
Again, like
That should be a good time.
why
right
are
there.
developers even like, let's put it on the Switch? You know
Mm-hmm.
that Switch isn't gonna run anything. That's
That's
why
not gonna
Nintendo's
run-
good at making their own games because they're like, this is what we should put on here.
It's not
This
going to
is
run
what's gonna
Hogwarts Legacy too much,
No.
too well.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna be funny when those reviews hit.
It'll be funny to see like all the memes and screenshots of it,
Mm-hmm.
and, like people putting it up there. I don't know. I didn't like Hogwarts Legacy all that much, so
I stuck
Definitely
just
not
to beat
getting
it. I definitely beat it. Was not interested in platinum.
I got-
Spider-Man, I'm trying platinum
people were planning them that like the second day it was out. It was
because it's
only-
not a long game.
no, like 15
great.
hours of gameplay.
Mm-mm.
And how much was it?
It's 20 hours of gameplay. $60.
That's too much.
I think I got it for
15
$50
hours.
at GameStop. I walked in $50, and then I had credit from a. Man, what would I have credit for? It was just sitting in my account.
From
But-
GameStop.
Yeah. Oh no, I had a coupon. It was just a coupon, $15 off. because of like I
Well, at least you got what you
every
got your
month I
value
get $5. Yeah,
You should get your value. Where are you playing that at? Are you playing it? Taking it to work or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So well, half the time I played it at home.
Yeah.
And then played it the other day for a long time at work.
Ah,
Made
that's
some
cool.
strides.
Yeah, I just can't.
Venom.
Yeah, I don't think 15 hours is not long enough for a $60 game.
Well, you see, you're always on the other side of what the community says. The giant community says 20 hours is a good enough length for games because now people are bitching that games that are 80 and 100 hours are like, I can't. It's the Assassin's Creed thing all over. Stop making these giant games that I can't finish.
Yeah, but Assassin's Creed are giant games. I don't like them.
That's what I mean. But
They have a lot of filler in them.
There's filler, and this is one of those games where like there's extra stuff to do.
It's like cornbread with sawdust.
If you want to do everything, it's like 25 to 30 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Want to play the story, you can
30 hours
beeline
it.
You know, there's so much stuff to unlock, and the side things aren't real long.
I can see something that's like 15 hours or 20 hours with the gameplay, but it's got a shit ton of replayability.
I want to feel like I played a game for a while, but I don't want to be like, it's going to take me another 20 hours to finish.
You don't want it to be a chore?
Shit. Yeah, it turns into a chore at a certain time.
Well, here, let's put it this way.
Assassin's Creed is the perfect example. Like, fuck.
Liza P., Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, those are not long games. They just have a shit ton of replayability, which gives you their value.
Sure.
Sekiro? Yeah.
Okay.
Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
tons of replayability.
But they're open world games.
There's such value. There's no sawdust in that cornbread.
Spider-Man is.
None.
They're like, it's too much. Even Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, there's too much to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, there's too much, and I still haven't even finished it because I was like trying to do other shit.
I think the mobs are too far between, and that's another thing too. Like in games, you get experience points for killing mobs. You don't get that in Tears of the Kingdom, so there's no point in killing them.
Yeah, you just need items.
Yeah,
you get their stuff, so you can. Yeah. Now it's you can upgrade your weapons with that stuff. But
yeah, you can put a tooth on there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that I liked about Tears of the Kingdom was the shit you could add to the weapons, the building mechanics, all that stuff. You could do like all the kinds of fun shit in there.
Baldur's Gate Game of the Year.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, December. We got Super Mario RPG coming out November 17th.
That's a tough one.
What, are you gonna buy it?
I would love to get it. I'm never gonna play it. Like I played it. I have the original for Super Nintendo.
Gotta finish that Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I've been playing Mario Wonder.
How's Mario Wonder?
Good. It's a 2D. It feels, and people wrote about it too. They're like, it feels like the sequel to Mario World, Super Mario World.
Huh.
That's what the
Does
background.
It have like the flat map and whatever?
Yeah, it's more 3D, and there's like an area you can go into and select what you can run around like an open world and select what level you want to go to instead of just being on a stuck path.
Yeah,
and it's got hidden stuff on the map like
that's cool.
Mario World.
Yeah,
so it is fun, and you can unlock different moves that you can only use one badge, right? So it'll let you. Maybe you can use your hat as a parachute. If you don't like that one, you can use...
Like his ball cap or whatever the fuck that is? Yeah, you can use it as a parachute.
You can have one skill
That's funny.
at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody changes their gameplay, and like it's cool. I like that aspect instead of just everybody jumps and runs.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's all right. Shit, a lot of people at work have it.
It's got a lot of competition with games like Cuphead and things like that.
Yeah. Except and Mario's the most recognizable character on Earth now.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
But Mario RPG, oh man, it was good. It was a weird game that came out way back when.
Was it turn-based RPG?
Sorry, Squaresoft at the time.
Yeah,
partnered with
that's
Mario.
all right. Nobody's fact checking you.
Squaresoft.
Fake news.
Squaresoft was the original Final Fantasy owners.
I get it.
You know that, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then Enix, they bought Enix.
So they became Square and Enix. What did Enix make?
Enix
beforehand.
Shit, I forgot, but they made one really well-known RPG.
Really banger game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that game's fun. It got a lot of cool shit in there that this character right here is like loved, and everybody wanted him in Super Smash Brothers. And they never brought him.
They got everything else in there. They could add him.
It's cool. I might get it if it goes on sale or something. Maybe I see a Black Friday deal, but
I don't know if they're going to do a lot of Black Friday deals for that game. It's brand new.
I want the 1,000 Year Door more than
that
game. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, moving on to December. So that's
Okay.
November.
What is
What, Avatar?
Yeah.
I don't know. That game looks like shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like really bad. I don't know. Just from the previews I've seen, it just looks kind of bad.
Yuck.
It seems like, what's that game with Eloy or whatever the fuck?
That game's good,
Horizon?
though. Zero Dawn? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Your opinion and mine differ on that one.
That's
but
a fun game, man.
I don't know.
Ripping those
I
robot
played it a little
dinosaurs
bit.
apart with
didn't-
different weapons.
It wasn't fun for me. I don't know.
I know. You're very small.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No.
You're fun. Like,
No way.
What you have fun with is this tiny
I think
little
that's what
circle.
you think.
No.
No.
You prove it with your words every week.
Nope.
That
Nope.
game sucks. That game sucks. There's an Elden Ring, though. It's a Souls-like. It's
No
a
way.
Souls-like. I really like this one
Souls-like.
because it's a
Hey,
Souls-like.
I like Baldur's
You know?
Gate.
Combat was really good.
I like Baldur's Gate. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
You, don't-
Liza
you haven't
P.
played shit
Played
of
Liza
Baldur's
P.
Gate. You're not even out of the fucking... Where are you?
I don't know. I'm like 10 hours into it, but something else came out in the meantime.
That game's long.
Liza P came out,
That game's long.
and I beat that. I beat Liza P. So
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to, like, what is all this shit in my inventory?
what in
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate.
Yeah.
Oh, because you haven't played it in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Days,
you get back
fucking
into
weeks.
it. So anyway, yeah, Avatar, and then that's coming out
Warhammer.
for Avatar comes out for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC December 7th. On the same day, Warhammer 40,000 or whatever, Rogue Trader comes out for the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S on December 7th. And that brings us into January.
We didn't really need to worry about January.
Well, I mean, supposedly these are just the big 4 games that are coming out.
They'll move.
Alone in the Dark for the PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. I don't have release dates. Prince of Persia: The Last Crown.
That looks good.
Yeah, PC, PS5, PlayStation
get
4,
that for
5, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X.
Yeah, this is a big.
Is that
big
like
series.
what? Apollo Justice?
Apollo? Ace Attorney. Like he, huge following,
Really?
following Nintendo. Like all the 3DS games. So people are kind of excited that they're coming to Switch. So they're not my type of game at all. Courtroom battles.
Yeah, isn't that the one where
There's
it's
got
like
some humor in
It's
it.
like a 2D, like comic
Yep.
strip panel
Yep.
kind of thing.
Yep, it's more of a
lot of memes came out of that shit.
Yeah, it's absolutely a narrative-driven game that you just have choice. It's
Yeah.
I'm not with it.
Huh. You know,
Like a dragon, infinite wealth. I like those games.
What? That's like Yakuza kind
Those
of.
are
like,
so the Yakuza. It's no longer called Yakuza. Yakuza.
Oh yeah. It's called Like a Dragon.
Like a dragon. They're trying to get away from the mob vibe. So
the connotations,
yeah,
the innuendo, the inferences,
yeah.
if you will.
I mean, that's the whole story. Was you were in the Yakuza? It's always you were a character in the Yakuza. Like a dragon, infinite wealth. I think that's it's more of a simulator in this one, the infinite wealth one, to build and like build an economy or a place. I don't remember. I saw it, but I'm like I've played a few of the Yakuza games, but again, they're so long. Not only is the game long, but the cutscenes are
I
like
figured you'd probably
20
like that.
minutes, dude. Like you're
Don't
talking
you like
long
cutscenes?
Yeah, not 20. I don't want to sit there.
You play God of Cutscene.
No.
And you said you
They
love that
weren't.
game.
They were like 30 seconds, 60 seconds. This year, I'm talking 10, 15 minutes of cutscenes at a time.
Huh. Yeah, I hate that kind of shit. Are they skippable?
No. Well, yeah, but like the story. That's the crazy part is the story for the Yakuza games are really. It's so weird. The story is really good and grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Then you go play the game when they free you out of it, and it's fucking wild, outrageous. They're very weird in that regard. Really
I
good,
haven't played any of them,
melodramatic, like Japanese Sopranos type shit. Like you're out, and now you got to find a way back into
They
the
got the
mob, like-
gabagool in there.
Yeah,
the
no,
gabagool.
it's Japanese
Sushi.
Yeah,
You got sushi in
sake.
there. Yeah.
yeah,
You got your crunchy rolls. Yeah.
But
So-
I mean, I like them, but they're too long. I couldn't even beat the first Like a Dragon where they introduced the new character. Like it was just long, dude. It just took forever. Yeah,
That's fun.
So
I don't know.
I won't play that one.
Not really my kind. I don't know. They're not too much my kind of game. I've seen them, but
Yeah,
I got no
beat 'em
drive.
ups. I mean, you go out in the world and just beat shit out of people.
yeah. Kind of like Spider-Man 2?
No. Like a Dragon. The first Like a Dragon was turn-based.
Oh,
and you had
really?
classes. Yeah. So each character you found in your party, they had a different
So
role.
you were
and you had
Yakuza?
jobs. You could change your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were a Yakuza with like a healer? You were a healer Yakuza?
You had one.
Run
that was a
around
healer.
and patch motherfuckers up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's some reviews. I don't know if you have any reviews to go over. You got Spider-Man you could talk about.
It's great.
It's great. Okay.
That's my review.
I've been playing Lords of the Fallen, and it's all right.
Needs work.
I get a lot of frame drops and stutters in that thing, and some freezes and bullshit. But it's kind of on the easier side too, as far as the Souls-like goes. But the Umbral shit and the other world that's on top of the world, some of that stuff is real cool in the game. There's supposed to be a shit ton of weapons in it. I probably got like 5 or 6 weapons now. And I haven't gotten too far into it. I'm about 3 or 4 hours into it. I've beaten like, 4 or 5 bosses now? So the bosses are real. They're pretty, they seem pretty easy so far. They really telegraph moves. It's not, I mean, it's not bad. The movement it's a little clunky. I'm not sure how far I'm going to make it into that game before I decide to give it up, because it's, like I said, the graphics in it are fantastic. The game looks really good, but it's got like I don't know, probably Dark Souls 2 type movement, and it's like clunky and like a little bit far behind to me, it seems like.
Clunky.
So, yeah. And like, shoot, I picked up a spear, and like the movement on the spear was just so bad. I'm like, I'm never using this fucking weapon. It was just so awkward and goofy.
Bad controls.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I would say the controls the graphics are really, really good. I'd say they probably could have spent a little bit less time making it look pretty and worked on the polish around the movement and the game mechanics.
It's a whole different sect of people that are making the game. You got your visual guys, and then you have your mechanic. They're 2 different departments.
I get that, but they could have diverted some resources.
They got, hey, art guy, go work with the guys with controls.
No,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just hire another art guy. Just hire another one. Hey,
they spent all their money on the art guys.
Speaking of that, they have. Oh, go ahead.
Combat engineering.
Yeah, they need to. That's what they need to. Like, for me, they have
like
to
a draft.
They have to build a game from the gameplay out.
And a lot of people do that now, but there are still people that...
A lot of people do story out, gameplay last.
No.
Story first, gameplay last.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. A lot of people do that. Like, you should have, like, your gameplay should be, like, on point, spot on, and then you can have, like, a loose story that you kind of know how you want to do it, so it sets the whole game up. But then you, like, build your story and your graphics and everything out, but you have to make sure that gameplay is
I'm not going to pretend we're developers, but...
tight. In there.
Takes a lot of people.
Yeah, but you don't have to, like, you don't have to be game developer. But you don't have to know how to build houses to know you got to start out with the foundation first. A good, strong foundation, which is gameplay. It's a game. You're playing a game.
Yeah, the developers know that. You got to remember that there's publishers that don't. Those are the guys with the money.
Yeah, they're the ones that are pushing it along.
Publishers are the ones with the money. It's not great.
Like,
it's not Rockstar's fault about the GTA stuff. That the Red Dead reboot that they put out. It's not
a piece of shit.
The ports that they put out. Rockstar had nothing to do with those. That was Take-Two. Take-Two made the decision to say we're gonna outsource those games to someone else. You keep working on what you're doing, and they ended up being shitty. That's the fucking publisher. The publisher makes all the decisions when it comes to money. So if they were like, we're going to spend our money here, and then, there's so many studios that closed this year because of their fucking shit games.
Hey, that's why From Software is so good.
Well, they got good.
They focus on gameplay.
No,
they haven't put out a duck yet. Well, I mean, their core games anyway.
Dark Souls 2 was that was a black eye. I don't think that one was good.
It's got its own cult following.
Exactly.
But I mean, listen, one 5 out of 10 game when all the rest are, they got 2 game of the years under their belt with that, and then they have Armored Core is, I don't know how much it's going to be in the running this year, but I mean,
it's not going to be in the running.
It's been talked about as far as being in there.
It's not going to be in the running.
It's been talked about.
We're going to make the game of the year list here shortly.
It's actually in here.
I know.
Yeah. But it's going to be Baldur's Gate anyway.
It's going to be Baldur's Gate and Tears of the Kingdom at neck and neck. I think some outlets
I don't
are
even
gonna,
know if they're neck and neck.
Some outlets are going to give it to Tears of the Kingdom. Most are going to give it to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to go.
It's tier.
But I'm talking about the nominees, not the winner. I'm talking about the nominees.
So you have Baldur's Gate and everything else is just a placeholder.
Yeah, I mean,
so that they can fill the seats in the fucking room.
They got to nominate people.
Well, I mean, other games will win. Like you have the best art direction and all that bullshit.
Yeah, you'll different categories of Game of the Year.
Which best art direction probably go to Liza P. It should.
Let's see what the internet.
Well, hold on. Let's go finish our reviews here before we get into it. Let's see. Alan Wake. So I've looked. I just threw that in there because it's out.
Yep. Look at The Verge.
Yep.
I mean, it's Alan Wake. I played the first one.
Did you? How'd you like the first one?
It's boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool though.
It's like the first one's a psychological thriller. This one's more of a survival horror. So I can give it that one.
I should play this.
I would
just to prove to you that I like other games other than Souls games.
Do it.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
See? Nah.
Well, I still got Baldur's Gate I want to play. So there you go. Yeah, see? I like other games other than other than Souls likes. Souls likes.
We got something to talk about instead of like, I no hit Elden Ring again. Like, okay, cool.
Hey, just because you don't have respect for the skill and determination it takes to do
we said I don't have the respect.
I don't think you
the
do.
Interest.
You're just throwing shade over there. You sound like an asshole to me right now.
I don't have the interest.
Yeah. I don't have the interest in
Is
Spider-Man.
This going to exactly? So, is this on Game Pass or what?
Alan Wake? No.
What? Alan Wake used to be a
I don't think so.
Xbox.
I don't know.
Exclusive.
Look it up real quick. You got the Google machine over there.
Jesus Christ! They wrote so much about it.
Yeah, it's like a big game. I've seen a lot of people playing it on Twitch, so I didn't really. I stopped in for a couple of seconds. It looked creepy. Look horror-y. It's a good time to bring it out. Nope, buy Alan Wake.
I'm buying shit.
Why not? About Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'm not buying this.
No.
Nope.
Probably $70 too.
Not getting that.
I don't know. It looks creepy. I seen one thing where somebody was fighting something, and if it stayed in the light, it couldn't attack you.
Yeah, you used to have a flashlight. The whole flashlight mechanic from the first game. You had batteries.
Oh, speaking of that, I seen a story about Resident Evil 9 being leaked. There's some leaks out there. Yeah, Resident Evil 9. We got another one coming.
Village
probably.
was 8. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna keep going.
So have to keep our finger on the pulse for that one coming up. So anyway, all right, we can get in. See, we didn't even go through this and like make sure our news was like in the right place.
It's fine.
Is it fine?
Gen Z. Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah,
actually.
Gen Z likes. They want to see less sex.
Today's teens and young adults may be shying away from media with sexual content.
Yep.
A study shows. It's always a study. That nearly
that's how you figure out the information and stuff. You got to do studies.
Nearly half of Gen Z viewers want to see less sex. They polled the entire Gen Z.
That's how I found out that people didn't like the weapon breaking mechanic in
Tears
of the
Kingdom. Like a small Twitter poll, like 30 people?
No. I've been doing surveys. I surveyed
Where?
people that played the game. I surveyed people out in the wild. I surveyed, maybe people on Twitter. I've done scientific information. You don't need a large scale. What's your large scale?
Sample.
1,000 fucking people?
Yeah,
you think that's big enough?
Bigger.
Big enough. Well, this one only did 1,500 members, so now you're fucking throwing shade at
who?
The UCLA.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
UCLA.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't. So what you're saying that people can be wrong. UCLA can be wrong. What do you think UCLA is right?
From you all the time. Of course, I know.
I have never been wrong.
Okay.
I have never been wrong on this podcast.
So, what they did 1,500 from where?
Just Gen Zers.
Teens and Screens report.
Yeah.
Weird. Puts more emphasis on friendship and platonic relationships
Oh my
rather
God.
than romantic relationships.
Here's the thing that I thought about this is that there's just such an oversaturation of sex. You open Instagram, you got 1,000 broads shaking their ass on there.
Yeah.
And then, like, porn is almost inescapable now on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, it is. It's everywhere. So people want to see something with a little bit more background behind it. So,
Okay. I can get behind that.
yeah, it wasn't like when we were kids and you had your wholesome TV and then you had to go
Prime time.
You had to go, you had to watch the fuzzy porno that you got in between HBO and another channel.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'd have to go out into the neighborhood and you had that one friend with their fucking porno stash. That's what it was when we were kids. Now,
the
like,
stash.
fucking porn is everywhere.
To find the Playboy stash or
Yeah.
the penthouse. Or you'd wait till late night, watch TV, and you had the back button that'll take you to the other channel. You put like a kids show or kids movie, and then
so
you go back to like
yeah.
Red Shoe Diaries or whatever.
Yeah, just in case your mom comes in and you're fucking got your dick in your hand. Oh, what are you watching?
Get out of here.
You jerking it to Teletubbies or what, motherfucker?
What?
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just an oversaturation issue in the market. So yeah, maybe kids want to see less porn, and
Maybe.
or maybe they don't need to see porn.
1,500 people. Yes.
Well, that's a good size amount of people. Good size of Gen Zers.
Sure.
Good cross section of the younger generation.
A sample.
Yeah. So yeah,
the
this is an
Xbox
Xbox partner
preview.
preview. Yeah, did you watch this?
No, I watched somebody talk about it though.
Did you? Who'd you watch talk about it?
Was it Skill Up or Young? Yeah.
Yeah, Young. Yeah.
Well, one of them.
Anyway, yeah, people were disappointed there was no GTA 5
Was it Legacy
or
Killer
GTA
HD?
6. My bad.
Yeah. Why would it be? It wouldn't be in an Xbox. Listen,
Well, I mean, people
I don't
were thinking of it.
understand it though.
What?
In the past, it's never been released by another studio.
What do they do,
They
dude?
do their own thing.
Yeah, that
they
makes
do
sense,
not
then.
have a board of directors. They are a private company. They do not go on someone else's stage.
All right,
They usually release media packets to the internet and to all like the journalists, and they start there.
Right.
The GTA 5 one was just screenshots. They got a pack and like 5 screenshots, and then every week they will release something more. That was their last campaign. It hasn't even. It's like everybody forgot that they do it themselves. Why are you waiting for it at a Microsoft event? It's not happening.
I think it's because people are anticipating it a lot, so that every time a new game showcase comes up, they want to see GTA 6.
But it's like they
wanna see
weren't
it.
even alive when GTA 5 came out. It's like, did you remember how that was released?
What is that? 12 years ago,
Yeah,
2011 or whatever.
Did
the
you
fuck?
not look it up? Look at how it got released. Like it announced. It's not. It wasn't like PlayStation hit the stage and they did it. It wasn't Microsoft.
Yeah.
You just fucking find out about it. So anytime someone does Microsoft or PlayStation's having an event, it's not going to be there.
Yeah.
Just don't even get your hopes up.
So anyway, they did Metal Gear Solid,
This looks good.
Snake Eater. Yes, it does look good. This is like it. They had a bunch of trash,
this
I
is
think,
it.
in this thing. They had
Alan
Alan
Wake.
Wake, Alan Wake 2, Ark.
There's
I
that,
never
yeah.
played Ark, but and then the Like a Dragon. This is weird.
This is another.
The Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, where you go to the island and you make a thing, and there.
Yeah, Spirit of the North 2, huh? Wow. Didn't even play the first one.
Yeah, that still Wakes the Deep looks very survival horror game.
Actually,
That looks pretty
I think
cool.
this one looked good. This is
Which
one of those
one?
that I liked from.
Oh, the Dragons of Hinterberg.
Dungeons.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dungeons
you
of
did.
Hinterberg. Yeah, that I don't know. I didn't know what to think about that. Like, there's too many people to talk to. It looks boring as fuck. You're walking around talking to all
Maybe
these
this
fucking
isn't
people.
the one that I'm thinking about. Is it? I'll get to the gameplay. Oh yeah, this is the one. Look,
It's very stylistic. It looks,
yeah.
the stylized looks
If
cool.
this part is fun and
If the
it's
gameplay
not
is
far,
fun,
if the gameplay is fun and it's not far in between, like
Yeah.
this kind of shit,
like, look at that running. Looks terrible.
I think it's fine.
It just looks bad.
If the combat is good and
Look
I
at
don't have
this
to
fucking
wait
ball guy.
between, like
You can
I don't
add
want to
these
be
fucking
in here.
friends too.
Yeah.
Look at this baldy.
I don't want to do a lot of city stuff. I just want to go out in the world.
Look at this.
Like
This
he's a
looks like
hipster as
fucking.
fuck.
What is it? Oregon. That's
Yeah.
what that looks like. It looks like Oregon. It looks like Seattle.
Or there are a bunch of like craft bakeries and breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coffee shops. Oh, he definitely owns
Bunch
a
of
coffee shop.
fucking betas out there.
We don't like to see sex.
Yeah, that's what it is. Bunch of, I don't know. That's a big no for me on that one, dog.
That's a big, yeah. This one, though, oh, man.
The Hinterbergs.
I would never beat Metal Gear 3, so to play it again in modern graphics, oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, it looked good.
Dope.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's
a pretty game, I'll say that.
It's the first story chronologically
Yeah.
in
In
Metal
Snake's
Gear.
In Solid's career.
Not
or
Solid. You can't call him Solid.
Why?
Because there are different. You don't know shit about this.
No, I never played
This
him.
is Naked Snake.
Oh, is it?
Naked
He looks
Snake.
like he's got clothes on
Yeah.
right there.
Then there's Naked. There's different iterations of.
Oh, Snake.
Snake is a clone,
He's
bro.
like 007 or
Snake
what?
is a clone. He just
Okay.
keeps getting cloned.
It's like Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Or no, whatever. He went to the thing and made the
Solid,
clones.
liquid.
So they keep. Why do they keep cloning him? Does he keep dying or what?
Yeah, then the original Snake it's the whole story. Is Big Boss. It's crazy.
So I don't know what this is. Akira will not die. And then you have the Spirit of the North, which is Stray with a wolf.
Stray with a wolf.
With a fox. Yeah. Like a fox you're running around. Yeah, you're running around in the wilderness with your little fox guy. And you have a bird there. You got your bird friend.
Okay, show me some gameplay.
It doesn't really show much gameplay.
It just shows like
just
settings.
A fox walking around.
That's not a way to sell a game.
Yeah, I want to see this fox pick up a fucking sword and
in his mouth,
kill
and just,
some shit.
Open some throats.
See, that'd be all right. I can get into that.
He has rabies.
What? And then they die slowly.
That'd be cool.
And then you got the RoboCop.
Yeah,
that was in there. The finals.
Finals made it.
That's where you see it. That's where maybe Finals got a lot of its boost from, and that's why it's trending so much on Steam right now. So yeah.
Oh no! I just closed my fucking window.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
That's all right.
Anyway.
So we can get into the Bungie news now. Bungie, they delayed Destiny, the Destiny expansion.
Yeah, it was like a two-parter.
A lot of people are going to be disappointed about that. Yeah, this is a two-parter, and they cut a lot of their staff. I'm not sure how much staff they cut, but I've seen Alana Pierce. She's kind of remorseful or saddened at all the layoffs in the gaming industry.
She's got a lot of fucking friends around there, man. Like,
absolutely,
she's been in there for so long.
Yeah. So, how many people did they lay off? Does it say in the story? No, they're hiding their numbers. Sons of bitches over at Bungie.
I mean, Sony bought them back in last February for $3.6 billion.
That money's running out. They got to tighten their belts over there. So anyway, and then because of that, because of the layoffs, Bungie delayed Destiny 2 expansion and Marathon releases amid layoffs. So that's their
Marathon. Wow.
Yeah.
Dozens.
Yeah.
It says.
That could be
so it says.
A lot of dozens.
Could be, yeah. More than 12.
that could be 12
more than 12.
dozen.
It could be, yeah.
That could be 144 people they laid off. It could be even more than that.
Yeah.
Bungie is laying off an unsuspected number of staffers, as well as delaying 2 of their forthcoming titles, Marathon and Destiny 2. Forthcoming expansion, the final step. The latter is now expected to launch in 2024, with the former won't release until 2025. The layoffs first reported by Bloomberg as a part of the ongoing cuts with Sony and PlayStation divisions.
Ooh, it says most of the layoffs are across the community and social teams, marketing, legal, recruiting, art, human resources. Yeah,
they don't need human resources.
Quality assurance, and elsewhere. What?
Yeah.
Nah, you should probably left the quality assurance. You know,
marketing.
Sure.
Idea. They should outsource their quality assurance to people to play the game, and then they could tell. But I'm not sure that might not be. Maybe they're talking about packaging, the packaging quality.
No layoffs when they acquired them, and they just waited.
Yeah, you have to.
And then Fortnite and Epic Games laid off more than 800 in September. Somebody said
a month and a half ago.
Around 6,000 over the whole industry. 6,000 people.
I wonder why they're laying off. Oh, you know why they're laying off a lot of people? I think a lot of it is that during COVID, they had the expansion of all the online stuff. Everybody was sitting at home. A lot more people were sitting at home. So all these companies forecasted this to last forever, and it didn't. So now they're laying off people.
And you got all these giant companies that own all these too, like the behind the Embracer Group, Tencent, like all these big companies that own the companies behind everything.
Yeah, and they're running like time trials in there, and they see a guy over there playing on his phone for 4 hours of the day. Like, hey, let this fucking guy go. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. And then somebody said that a way around this would be like unionize the gaming companies. And I mean, I'm not against unions. I'm a part of one.
Yeah.
And I am a union enjoyer, but I don't know if unions are not going to help the layoff situation.
There should be some kind of structure there to protect people's jobs
from getting laid off.
But what a union, as we know, if you get a developer who's subpar and he's stuck in that union, like you're not going to get the best quality, right? Like you want to be able to
that was one of somebody's argument.
Yeah. You want to be able to hire the best person for the job and not be like, well, I got to use this guy because he's part of the fucking union. I can't fire him.
Well, I think the way around that too would be have a union that's kind of not centralized to the companies. Like our union is directly tied in with the company we're at, like whereas like the Screen Actors Guild or whatever is not necessarily tied in.
Motion picture film.
I don't even know what those guys do. What did the Screen Actors Guild do for protection, or like the football?
But what they do is they come up with a standardized. This is what they come up with a standardized agreement that follows the actors, right? And they need the same kind of thing, protections for. It'd almost be like if you were a game developer and you would have like a manager that would say, "Well, here's what we need."
Yeah.
Before he works from you. For you and creates a game, these needs need to be met, right? So, and we need a protection. Like you're going to employ him for X amount of years, and he cannot be fired. But there has to be a stipulation too. Like you got to have a certain amount of output, or we can cancel you, right? Like NFL contracts and shit, right? So you look, we have to have this from you before we give you this.
Yeah,
and it has to go both ways. The company needs to say, "We'll give you this, but we need this from you." That's it. But I think they're trying to get to something like that. But like I'm sure it's way more complex than that because it's not just. I mean, there's like you said, art, sound. There's so many different facets that have different.
So you'd have to have all these people with a decentralized union, so then you would be able to get the best people for the job, instead of just having somebody at a shop that like just can't get fired.
I find that shit fascinating. Like I would love to get involved in some shit like that because I already like union, like the business behind unions and like how they try and structure things. But for that specifically, like I said, you have sound engineers. They would need a whole different contract, right? Visual engineers that do just nothing but graphics.
They wouldn't have pay grades for each one of these people.
It would just be like, I would love to see the breakdowns for each one. Like,
right.
But then what does that cause animosity between, like, oh man, the fucking game engineers, the ones that actually code the game and get paid more than us because all we're doing is
then the sound
painting.
People painting,
you know, like, that's interesting.
That's a needed job right there.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the Bungie Destiny layoff bullshit. Here's more Nintendo being Nintendo. Here, give me 1 second. I got to go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
A vamp.
I forgot to fucking change the stream over, dude. I'm gonna have to cut all this out in post-production.
In post.
In post. Yeah, I switched over to just chatting, but I forgot to hit done until I just checked the stream just now. Anywho, yeah. So Ludwig, friend of the show, was sued by Nintendo because he was trying to run a big Smash Brothers tournament, and he had like a gag order on for a while due to the lawsuit that was going on. So it finally, whatever resolution was reached, so he could speak out about it.
A notice of infringement of IP.
Yeah.
Show the paperwork to verify it.
This is
What
more
is
than
it?
Nintendo hating their people.
I don't. Why? I'm still trying to get to the point of why they
Sued him?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
This
words.
has to do with
and nothing.
they had the big Smash Brothers tournament that they were going to do or whatever, and they had like a couple of companies that were going to run a Smash Brothers tournament, or a couple of organizations were going to run a Smash Brothers tournament, and then Nintendo came in at the last minute and like shut it all down.
Yeah, but why? There has to be.
I don't know.
Nintendo's like, we don't like when you modify our game, so they were.
Yes, they don't like that either. It's basically Nintendo trying to capture back control of its IP. Ludwig mentioned a Super Smash Brothers tournament that he hosted earlier this year called the Ludwig, whatever his last name is, Championship Series. He then showcased an in-game stage called the Pokemon Stadium with dynamic transform colors. Oh, that's what it was right there.
Okay, that's just
That
they
transformed
you
colors.
did any bit of modification, they were like, stop.
Yeah, because there's one character in Smash Brothers that's like supposed to be overpowered that they wanted to make it so people couldn't use that character in the game, and because Nintendo and with their control over the IP, they weren't allowed to cut that character out. Nintendo was like,
But
"Hey,
you
we
don't
don't
have
like
to
it
cut
when
the
you."
character out. Just say you can't pick them in the rules, and then just you don't modify the game. It's weird.
But what if somebody wants to play with that game? Then they can't, and then they
And you
want
don't, and you don't enter the contest.
I don't know. We don't like it when you modify our game. Please don't modify our game.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
It's the same thing with that dude got the Tears of the King, right? The Zelda dude got smacked a while back.
Yeah. So he said
And they took
Oh,
his
yeah,
stream
yeah.
down. Yeah. They gave him some X's.
Yeah, they gave him because he was modding the game, which I think is dumb. I think once you buy a game and you own
it's
it,
mine.
you should be able to
It's
mod
mine.
it.
I have a copy
Yeah.
of your code. I can do
Yes.
what I want with it.
Yeah, you should. Maybe tournaments might be a little bit different because you're also displaying it for other people's entertainment. It's like you can't take a movie that somebody makes and then show it in front of a bunch of people.
I get that.
And then because you're, but that's basically kind of what the tournaments do because he profits off the viewers and the YouTube revenue from the tournament or whatever.
Nintendo steps in.
Yeah.
It's always them.
So he got sued. It was resolved. He got sued by Nintendo. It's like I said, more of Nintendo being Nintendo. I mean, what if like Activision, Epic, and all these things had the same kind of like,
Call of Duty
grip over the You'd have no Call of Duty. You'd have no League of Legends. You'd have no Fortnite. You'd have none of these tournament games. Gears of War.
They
I don't
can't
know
sit
why-
there like proud parents and be like, "Look at these kids using this, my stuff, to entertain millions."
Why is Nintendo like that?
I don't know.
Those sons of bitches.
It's a Japanese company thing.
Sony is like that. Sony's Japanese.
Sony sometimes gets,
but they're not
weird.
like that.
They get weird sometimes, but not like Nintendo. No.
Yeah, Nintendo's like overly Gestapo'd about their fucking IP, and it's crazy to me. So, anyway, we can get into the game of the year. So I got a good couple stories here that lay out the game of the year. Right now, what's your pick? Baldur's Gate for game of the year?
I think Baldur's.
I think Baldur's Gate is going to be.
That's the first one they list. Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate. Okay, so let's say
This
what
guy
is there,
says it
5?
exactly how I said it. I'm extremely confident that Baldur's not Tears will win Game of the Year after playing both of them. There's no way.
Like I said, I'm a bad barometer as far as like Tears of the Kingdom games, but I will give it its respect and base it on the sphere that it inhabits. But I played Baldur's Gate 3, and like I said, I got sidetracked with Rise of P and now Lords of the Fallen. But
if you can't see that, let's say if Baldur's Gate didn't exist, if you can't see that Tears of the Kingdom will beat Starfield, something's wrong. You know what I mean? Like Starfield is not.
There's a lot of Starfield enjoyers out there. I'm not saying it's in the same sphere as Tears of the Kingdom, but
like
Spider-Man 2 shouldn't even be in there.
It's going to be.
Honestly,
I think it's going to be.
You think it's going to be?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to. I mean, it's definitely not winning. But like, I knew it was going to be a nominated game. I can't believe Resident Evil 4 remake is in there because it's a
this
remake.
This is just what they're saying. This isn't.
Yeah,
this
it's not official. I know,
yeah,
but
this
like,
is not an official list.
is that game fucking phenomenal?
Yeah,
that's
the
one I
gold
need to buy the
standard-
DLC
gold standards for
for
remakes
too,
right
because
now.
there's not many DLCs I want to play. I want to
No.
play that one, and I want to play Phantom Liberty for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Phantom Liberty looks like a lot of fun. I want to jump back and play that game, but shoot, I got my backlog is so fucking
It's ridiculous.
full right now.
This year was brutal.
Yeah, right now I got Lords of the Fallen and then Baldur's Gate and then trying to jump back into Cyberpunk. At least for November, December, there's nothing that's coming out that I want to play, so I should be able to power through those and then jump into Baldur's Gate.
Did you play Resident Evil 4?
No.
Oh,
I have not.
fuck.
I haven't been a big Resident Evil fan since like the first few of them came out.
That game is so good.
Like I even tried, what was it, The Village, and I didn't like
Put
that
that
game that much.
motherfucker on hard and play it. What? I'd watch that. That fucking
Well,
game
I don't
is
like hard just
great.
for hard's sake.
Oh, that game is good.
I don't like making bullet sponges out of shit.
That was one of the games this year that I was like, I was glad to buy this game and played it from front to back and had fun playing it.
Like I don't mind like if a difficulty went up by making the bad guys a little bit more bullet spongy, but
They're
then
not
like
bullet spongy,
narrowing
no.
like parry windows
Yeah.
or dodge windows or things
The
like
AI
that.
gets smarter in this one.
Right.
So.
That is a good difficulty increase that the AI gets smarter. Like you can't just fucking sneak by him and fucking hit him in the head or some dumb shit like that. If they can, they can pick up more in your sounds and
Metal
things like
Gear has a big shoes to fill for remakes because of this game. This game is like the perfection of remakes.
that. Yeah. What was the gold standard before that?
Dude, there's a shooting gallery
Demon
in this game
Souls?
that you find. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Demon Souls.
There's a shooting gallery that you find once in a while in the game. That shit's hard because you have a timer and there's different shit. That shit is good.
Is that only on the PlayStation?
No, it's everything.
No, it's everything?
Yeah.
Okay. See, so I could pick it up on the PC and do that.
Oh, it's fucking good.
Because I can't play on a PlayStation anymore,
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm beyond.
Yeah, I know. Sea of Stars is one I've been meaning to pick up. Like it's an RPG. It's a Chrono Trigger like RPG based in the Messenger universe, and the Messenger for Switch was really good.
Right.
That's a Ninja Gaiden like.
There's a couple of these couple of these games that like really shouldn't be in there. I mean, Armored Core was a decent game, but I don't know, like it's not.
Yeah.
It didn't grab me. It didn't encompass the media hype and the sphere and everything like Baldur's Gate did.
These are game of the years, but Spider-Man will win Best Action Adventure Game. Resident Evil now. Sea of Stars could be Best Independent Developer Game. It could be.
Oh, independent developer, yeah, sure.
Indie game. This would be Best Action Adventure.
I don't know, indie game. I would go with fucking Liza P, man.
Like we'll see. Like
I don't know if
I don't know.
NeoWiz would be considered independent.
indie developer.
Yeah.
Armored Core. That's it. This is the end of the list. Huh.
Man, there's not going to be a lot. I mean, that's why I put in the next link.
Resident Evil 4 was fucking
Because this one has
fantastic.
even more. Because this one also throws Cockworks in there.
They didn't put Tears of the Kingdom on that list, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate. There's the two top games of the year. That is, it's gonna be interesting. Final Fantasy 16.
See, yeah,
Some people
Final
didn't
Fantasy
like it.
16 is in here.
That's another game that I would love to get to.
Final Fantasy 16.
I just can't.
If I will wait and see what they say about the PC port for it,
Yeah.
and then maybe play it on the PC. Then you have the Resident Evil 4 remake. That actually, go down to that picture, the Resident Evil 4 picture, right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a nice picture.
And that game.
That looks really good.
The DLC too is you play Ada Wong. Ada Wong.
Yeah.
And
Does she eat a lot of them?
but the DLC is so good because it shows you play as her, and when she meets up with him at certain times of the game, you get to see what she was doing. It's really, really fucking good. So
Yeah, but then they took out the panty, the upskirt on that one, didn't they?
Ashley, yeah, she's a kid. Starfield.
People are mad about it though. Yeah, and you have Starfield, you have Hogwarts Legacy in here.
Dude, I've never fallen off a Bethesda
See,
game.
and then here you go.
It's so insane.
Like, look at that. Diablo 4 is mentioned
Really?
in this one.
That's not a game of the year contender.
Diablo 4.
There's
I don't
nothing
know.
to it.
It made a big splash, and then everybody shit on it. after it came out. But they had like there was a lot of hype around that.
I can get
Jedi
behind
Survivor,
this one.
nah.
Yeah, I can get behind it. Like why? But Alan Wake,
Nah.
huh?
See, like I said, they put Remnant 2 in here. Remnant 2 is probably the best game on this list, but
Unbeatable.
It's not in the same vein as like Baldur's Gate. Didn't take up as much of the what is it, the fucking zeitgeist of the fucking time.
Conversation, it's all here.
Right.
And just Baldur's Gate was the amount of the freedom in that game, and the voice acting is so stupid. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, it's fun. See, that's a game I might have to like start over. Start from brand new.
Like,
and start going back through it.
Because the mechanics there's a curve, man. Like,
Yeah, you
got
to
do a
lot of fucking YouTube watching from all the people that have like way more time to invest in looking at everything.
Because it doesn't just tell you everything, right? You just don't understand. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I can do it this way.
Yeah, but that's what all the people all the YouTube people make livings off of this stuff, because they go in and they play and play and play and play, and they get to know all the mechanics. They try every item you pick up, they try out and see what it does.
I still love carrying around a fucking explosive barrel in my pocket.
Yeah,
dropping it down.
How do you carry that around in your pocket?
Magic pockets. It tells you. It says magic pockets. So you just put it down. I walk away, and hopefully the dude doesn't move. You could maybe freeze him in place with another character,
and then blow his ass up.
Blow him up, dude.
Fucking send him to goddamn
so
moon.
Good.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying too when you like win a fight in like some weird way.
I said that's a game I want to jump back into as soon as I get whatever done with fucking Lords of the Fallen, or
understanding like how your dude will keep missing, and you're like, why am I missing? And understanding the stats behind that, you're like, oh, that's kind of tough.
Having all the characters run around naked, and you have the one gay elf with his fucking uncut dong out there just flopping around.
He's bi. He's a vampire.
What, are all vampires bi?
It always seems like it.
Yeah, I mean, what, Interview with a Vampire? The only one that wasn't bi was Bram Stoker's original Dracula.
Oh, he was fucking
he
mad
pipe. He wanted Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking Gary Oldman, man.
Yeah, he did a great job in that movie. Yeah.
War propaganda in video games.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's more mobile games, but anyway, graphic pro-Israel ads make their way into children's video games.
Oh, shit. What? Oh, no.
Yeah. So was sitting down, this person, Maria Julia Assis,
sitting down at a meal in her terraced home in North London when a 6-year-old son ran into the dining room. His face was pale.
They're yucking it up for this shit, aren't they?
The puzzle game on his Android had been interrupted by a video showing Hamas militants terrified Israel families in blurred graphic footage. Wow.
They probably shouldn't be showing that to kids, or they shouldn't even be showing that on phones, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't even have a stance on whatever the war that's going on between Israel and Palestine. I got to try to stay out of that stuff. I don't know anything about it, really. I just know that they're fighting over the same piece of land.
Forever.
Yeah.
It always reminds me of Curb Your Enthusiasm when he has the Israeli restaurant that he goes to.
Oh, yeah. No, he has the Palestinian restaurant.
Palestinian, yeah. And
it's like across the street, yeah. And they were telling him he's a traitor or whatever, yeah.
He started hitting on her because remember they took off Super Dave. They made him take off his yarmulke. And
it was funny,
like,
too. When they were having sex or whatever, and she was calling him an infidel. Yeah, you fucking infidel. That shit was funny as fuck.
She goes, I like you. And he goes, what's not to like? Yeah, you're a Jew.
That was a good show, man.
It's such a good episode.
Yeah. It was absolutely, 10 out of 10 would recommend. But anyway, wherever I stand, or I don't have like a stance on Palestine bad, Israel bad. I don't think you should, war just shouldn't happen. It'd be nice.
You're killing people at the end. It doesn't matter what it's for or about, or you're just killing people.
But you shouldn't be showing footage, or you shouldn't be showing, even just anything.
Yeah,
anything.
It shouldn't be.
I don't want to see
injected in our media.
Right.
And
I mean, I get to see enough of the fucking whatever war. Somebody made a point about that. Or during the last few years, like when we didn't have as many like wars popping off as we do now. We have Ukraine and we have Israel, and now China's about ready to invade Tokyo, I guess. They had all these for the U.S. Army things about how inclusive they were and this and that on their commercials. Now it's back to just dudes fucking going through the mud with a big gun as an advertisement for the Army.
Man.
Yeah. They need to get those strapping young lads back in there.
43 advertising firms that they list on their third-party data partners. My God. That's
well, hey, man, if you're ever going to pay me.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Yeah. I don't want to see
Back in the day, you know, there's a war
though.
going on in another country. You have to contact the major media outlets to come cover it. Now you can just hold the phone up.
Yeah, now when you're playing Angry Birds, you see dead Palestinian children on your phone, and you're like, oh, man, what's going on here?
But when the 80s, was it the 80s when you saw the yellow ribbons? Oh, it's the Iraqi war. Remember the yellow ribbons?
Oh, yeah, when everybody had pinned the ribbons on themselves.
I knew about
they tied
I was
them
a
around.
kid. We were kids, and we knew yellow ribbons, and we knew Scud missiles?
Yeah, Scud missiles.
I knew all about them.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
There's two types.
They were gassing that Saddam Hussein was using chemical weapons on his own people and all that shit.
Yeah, I knew all. Yeah, and I'm a kid.
Yeah,
because it was plastered then. But
Yeah, I
imagine now.
The news used to show at night the bombings of the fucking cities.
Yep.
Like that's crazy just to think about
swore,
that
like
shit.
CNN had like that 24-hour footage too. It was just the camera pointed in that direction.
Yeah,
It's wild.
So you can see what all of our tax dollars are going for to bomb these fucking people.
Yeah, just fix the roads.
That's all I want.
And fix
That's
the
all I
roads.
want.
You know, and help some of these homeless.
Yeah, it's weird too because without getting too into the politics of things, but we're sending billions of dollars overseas, and then when that big giant fire happened in Maui, they gave them $700.
That's weird, man.
$700.
Puerto Rico too. Puerto Rico got hit with that hurricane and never recovered because there was some scams going on with the bank.
Oh yeah,
there was a documentary about it recently.
Right
yeah,
there,
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it was some of the local government with the higher up people. Like it's nuts.
All right,
Anyway.
let's go into Mortal Kombat. This is the last bit of gaming news. Mortal Kombat 1 Halloween fatalities.
Yeah,
cost
people
$10.
We're talking about inflation in video
Get
games.
the fuck out of here.
$10.
Why do you got to pay for a fatality?
Yeah.
Look, that fucking pumpkin's got some knockers on it. All right?
Yeah, it's
What
here, we can
character
save
is
ourselves $10 real quick. All your characters will get them. It's just a fatality that anybody can do.
that? You put a pumpkin on their head?
And then bugs come out of it. Yep.
That's
$10.
totally worth $10 right there, bro.
Boom.
Oh, and then he kicked his head off?
Oh.
That's worth every penny right there.
So, yeah.
Then you show another one?
Yeah. Same thing.
That was the one with the titties right there.
Yeah, see? $10. Ridiculous.
That seems
if
pricey.
we go back in time to horse armor, when people were up in arms about horse armor.
Yeah, now everybody's just so fucking desensitized to it. They're like,
Everybody was
whatever,
so mad
I'm not
that
gonna
Bethesda
buy it.
put horse armor for $5.
That's a lot of things. Who was it? I don't know if you know who Cone Carnage is. He's a Twitch streamer, but he's coming out with a game. He's producing for a game. And so on his stream, he showed like the game trailer. I can't remember the name of the game, but he showed the game trailer, but he made a point to say, this will be a fully done game when it's released.
Feature complete.
Feature complete. It's not going to have any microtransactions. So he made those 2 points. If that shows you where fucking the gamers are at now.
Gate's big strength. Like they came out, they were like, we're done.
Nothing.
I'm dox myself over here.
Uh-oh. No, you can't see from our camera. Our vantage point on our camera.
Tech news.
Yeah, okay, so this
Moving
is
into
something
that.
that I saw. This is fresh off the press. So
Joe Biden
Biden
unveiled
issues
a new executive order.
Yep. So he's signing a piece of paper. President Joe Biden unveils a new executive order on artificial intelligence. The U.S. government first action of this kind requiring new safety assessments, equality and civil rights guidance, and research on AI impact on the labor market. The order builds a voluntary commitment. The White House previous security and leading AI companies and represents the first major binding government action on technology. So this probably isn't even going to do a damn thing.
Right.
It's not going to... I've seen a lot of memes about this already where the Terminator is like, take that, Skynet. So...
Oh, look at this. It's like, for guidance to landlords and federal contractors to avoid AI algorithms furthering discrimination. Like,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because as you know, AI, I think people did some models with AI, and it didn't take very long before it started some racist bullshit. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
So I'd like to see what...
That's weird. This is
like
going to take some time.
They said this is a brand new story.
Yeah,
so
it's going to take some time to roll this out and like see the
well, it's just an executive order too, so it's not really. They're going to have to send it through the courts and see if it's even legal to do what he's doing.
Yeah, like it's going to take a while to get some feedback on all this.
First action.
Bing search engine was criticized for its toxic speech.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Keep that one alive.
See, the only problem here, the only problem with a lot of this stuff is that these AIs use algorithms. They're not true artificial intelligence. They're just machine learning. So there's algorithms that are built into it that go out and they fetch all this shit from the internet, and then they bring them in, and then they compile the data. So if Bing is saying racist shit, that means that's what's out there on the fucking internet.
On the internet, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's not
it's built by our own minds.
So this is creating new safety and security standards for AI. Protecting consumer privacies, which I'm not sure if you're necessarily going to ever be able to do that legislatively. Advances in equity and civil rights. So what's
Sounds like they're just trying to make order out of chaos right now.
Sounds like they're pandering to fucking whatever by providing. Protecting consumers overall, supporting workers. That's good. We all like worker support. Promoting innovation and competition by expanding grants for AI research. Oh, boy. They're going to be able to launder money through that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is. I've seen enough.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll see what happens. It's an ever-changing world with AI.
All right, so here's an anti-consumer story from Xbox.
Oh, super anti-consumer. This is crazy.
Yep. Xbox is blocking third-party accessories, so you
November
can't use
12th.
a third-party controller. And people have already seen the screenshot come up by plugging in like a third-party controller into it, which I've actually thought about buying some of these. The only problem with this is like you can buy like a Power A controller for like $29.
So you got,
and it. Like, it's good for people who maybe can't afford the Xbox controller.
Oh, this policy could harm local fighting events because they run on consoles and they can't afford to purchase multiple first-party controllers.
Yeah.
So they buy third parties. Brook Gaming, a manufacturer, acknowledged that some of its products will be impacted by the change.
Yeah, I don't think you should do this.
So far, Microsoft has not commented on this particular issue, and it's unknown if it will reverse the policy or go ahead with it.
They might have to walk
they're going to walk it back. Yeah.
Maybe.
Or expand, black out certain...
They said they're going to.
Yeah.
They said that they're going to work on their own first-party accessories. The only problem is, like, what does an Xbox controller run nowadays? $70?
Not 70 if you buy it straight brand new, but there's so many sales for them that you can get them for $40-$50 all the time.
But you can still buy like a Power A that plugs in.
Yeah, it's Power A.
A piece of shit, but it works.
Yeah.
It doesn't have your Rumble stuff in there. I have one sitting right out there, the Zelda one.
I got a lot of controllers.
Yeah, I got the Zelda one, or the Breath of the Wild one for the Power A for the Switch.
It works.
Yeah, it works. It's not substantial. You can't throw it against the wall; it'll fucking shatter.
I got like the Starfield one. I got the yellow one. I got the Elite controller. I mean, I have a blue one. Like I have a lot of Xbox.
You have an Elite controller, huh?
Yeah,
you're a pro gamer.
My kids use it more than me.
Yeah, those are nice controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft is seemingly going to block unauthorized third-party accessories.
We'll see how
Controllers
that
from working
plays.
on Xbox X and S.
I see it being walked back.
Yeah. Oh, I can see you're ready to move on to this Nintendo news, huh?
I mean, there's not much to say. I think they're going to walk back the controllers, but
Yeah.
we have to wait to see till the 12th comes.
All right, I'm waiting for you to poo-poo this story here.
Which one?
This one, the Nintendo dual screen
poo-poo.
thing, because they got a patent for it.
Really?
So you can have a dual screen
Dumb.
on your Nintendo Switch. Why is it dumb?
I don't know. A hinge.
Why
I
not?
just think about kids, right? You got a hinge system to kids' hands. What's going to happen? They'll break that motherfucker.
Well, you got to teach your kids not to do that.
No, they're dumb. All kids are dumb.
Mine weren't. They never broke
break
nothing.
Break it.
No. Anyway, so this is from what is this? GameSpot. Nintendo patents application showing a dual screen system that can be split into two, so it can come apart.
It looks like according to that.
Details on the alleged series patent application filed by Nintendo in November 2022 have surfaced, revealing the concept for a new dual screen gaming device concept that can split into two.
That looks terrible.
It's going to be like
look comfortable to hold.
It's going to be like $4,000.
I don't know. This might be just one of those things they're throwing. They throw a lot of shit at the wall to see what sticks.
The one thing that they did
patent it before they even make it, just so they can have it.
The one thing that they did put a patent on, which they're going to, is their upscaling technology that they're going to do, which I have to see when it comes out, but that might have some relevance across platforms.
Yeah, see, they have an oval handheld device that they've tried to. They put so many ideas to the patent and they try and work them all out. I don't know. It could be cool. I don't see it being split screen. That's my guess.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll have to see what Nintendo comes up with.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, here's another.
Some of it could be smoke screens. They put patents out there, so when people leak them, they don't get their real shit.
They don't get their real shit leaked?
Yeah, they've done that before.
What have they done that before with?
I think it was the Wii. They put some like Apple used to do shit like this too. Apple would send out fake shipments to people, and then how do they do it? They
fake shipments.
Yeah, they would put like when their shit would ship, so that nobody would get like a peek at them. I fucking forgot how it went. Like I just read about this. They would send out different shit so that nobody could get their hands on their stuff. And then they would also, when iPads came out, they would put, they would have a certain grain desk. Like if we were separate companies, me and you, they would have, like I would have a light colored wood grain. They would take a picture of that wood grain and put the iPad on it. So they know if there was a leak, they knew it came from you or me.
Oh, okay.
Like, they would know because of the exact pattern.
Oh, smart.
They did a lot of crazy shit to keep a lot of their shit under wraps. And I think a lot of these new console systems in the past, 5 to 7 years, have started adopting that kind of shit because the leaks have been rampant. So they're like, we got to start doing this shit. When you have that many people
working in your office.
Yeah.
And that many news stories, and everybody wants to be the first. Everyone wants their 15 minutes of fame or whatever the fuck. They want their
splash to be big when they announce it. They, and like when you take the wind out of the sails because some fucking leaker.
Somebody leaked it?
Yeah, man.
I think From Software leaks a lot of their stuff on purpose.
Yeah, I think some people do too.
Leak to get hype around Ubisoft. Their shit or whatever. Big leakers they are, huh? Over there.
Yeah, all the time.
A lot of holes in their boat.
It's the infamous one where the dude on a train had his laptop open and he had like an Assassin's Creed sequel he was working on the train. And people were like, "Oh wow!" And they took a picture of it and he got in trouble.
Did he get fired?
Look at the ones with the Apple phone. The dude had an iPhone, left it, a prototype, and left it at the bar. He was one of a tester.
Damn.
Like internal tester that they were using. And he was like how it worked in the real world. And he left it at a bar and he got in trouble.
Damn.
Somebody got their hands on it.
A lot of trouble for a couple of Trulies.
Yeah. Shit, I don't think the Trulies were a thing. They were drinking.
I don't know. It's an apple drinker. Yeah. Drinking some apple teenies over there. Yeah. Here we go. PlayStation Pulse. These are the new PlayStation earbuds that are coming out.
I like these.
They're $200.
$200. I don't like them
that's
that much.
a lot of money for earbuds.
I pay you $100.
Yeah, the Pulse explores wireless earbuds retailing at $199.
Premium portable
audio. Yeah, premium audio experience in an earbud. That comes with microphones. Cool. So you can have one out and the other one out, or one at a time in, and you can talk to them. The Pulse Elite wireless headset will cost $149. That's the headset with the full headset. AI enhanced noise rejection. See, here's AI again. Thank goodness Joe Biden signed that thing, and so that they can put an end to this stuff.
I mean, if these go on sale, I might pick the bud.
The earbuds?
Yeah, I like that idea of just the bud.
Yeah, because you don't like the headset when you're gaming, right?
I don't.
No, I love the headset when I'm gaming.
I'd like to be able to just put one bud in and hear you, but I want to hear the game on the TV. I don't want the sound of the game in my ear. Wow. I don't want it combined.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Huh. I like having the sound. I mean, I
don't want the voice chat in
it immerses me more.
No, then I hear you or whoever I'm playing with, and I'm out of the game.
Oh, so you listen? So you have the earbud in, and then you hear the communication is the only thing in your ear, and you're listening on the TV.
I like it like that.
I like having it all come through the same thing. Huh?
That's why the buds seem okay to me, because I can just keep the one
in for chatting.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's gonna have like super high quality sound. Don't you want the sound of your game coming through your earbuds?
Maybe, yeah.
If you're not talking,
so yeah. If I'm not communicating
on Discord
if I don't have anybody I'm chatting with or playing with, I like the headset for the sound. Like it's better. But
like I said, I like the earbuds, or I like the headphones and having it on. I've had them for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't game without them.
$200 though. I'll wait. They'll go on sale.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for earbuds.
I think PlayStation's like their peripherals. All their peripherals, they're like, look at how cool they are, and everybody's like, yeah, it's all right, okay, dude. And nobody buys them, then they put them on sale.
Yeah,
like that stupid controller with the screen.
I don't know how many people. I'd like to see if somebody buys that.
Someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah, but like for sure.
One, somebody with a lot of money, or two, someone who
collectors will buy it,
but they got money. So absolutely, someone who needs that specific functionality, which most days no one.
Yeah, I can't see needing that.
No one.
No.
Mm-hmm.
The broken controller with the 8 how big is the screen in it? 8 inches or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not something I'm going to have. See, here's the next story. You should be excited about this one. That announces the M3.
Yeah.
Apple announces.
M3 chip. With a space black finish. I'm kind of, both of these. I want the chip and the finish.
So you're going to have to trade that in for, what is that, got the M1?
This is it. Yeah, it is an M1.
Oh, man, you're fucking going to be 2 generations behind.
Fuck.
You're going to have to get in line when this comes out.
I got like $300 left to pay on this bad boy.
So Apple has unveiled its latest refresh for the MacBook Pro laptops.
Yeah.
And they include the new 14 and 16-inch models of the brand new M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max chips. You're going to have to get the M3 Max. It's probably like $4,000.
Let's see. M3 Pro Max chip, $2,400. $100
that's for
more.
The 14.
It's $100 more for a fucking 16-inch.
Yeah, you might as well get that 2 extra inches. Why is 2 inches only worth $100?
Yeah, mine's a 16.
I guess, yeah. Man, if I had 2 extra, I might pay $100 for 2 extra inches. So anyway, the new MacBook Pro line is available for pre-order today, so you can go after the podcast and get your pre-order done. No, you're not going to do that? Come on.
No.
But the 14-inch MacBook Pro starts at $1,599 and $1,499
for education.
Ooh, you could just go back to school.
Yeah. Just find someone
and the 16-inch MacBook Pro starts at $2,499 and $2,999 for education.
I like the space black finish.
It's just black.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Okay. All models also feature the Liquid Retina XDR display, 20% brighter SDR containing, and a 1080p front camera.
6-speaker sound system. That is the one, man.
That's a lot of speakers.
You can go across the internet to anybody that's a tech YouTube reviewer, and they will tell you that this MacBook sound is above any laptop sound. And it the first time I heard it, I was like, oh shit, it actually sounds like proper
decent.
Speakers.
Yeah.
Instead of like that tinny MacBook, or not MacBook, like laptop speaker.
Shit,
yeah. Like I was like, oh shit, it actually does sound good. You can watch a movie and be fine.
Even on my iPad right here, the sound on this is pretty good. Because I've gone and I've listened back to like podcasts or whatever on the iPad, and then I've listened to them on my phone speaker, and I'm like,
it's like
the iPad has definitely got a better speaker. I mean, it's compared to a phone, but I mean, the speakers are, I mean, they're decent for what it is.
This part, I mean, great. I don't believe so much of this is like you could talk shit about that, me loving Apple so much, but like their presentations sometimes make me want to gag because they're just they're so like jerking themselves off. They use so many adjectives that are just like, come on, bro. Like,
there's a lot of people
go
online
their
to jerk them
environment
off,
shit, right? Their environment. Oh, you know, it's made of 100% recycled aluminum and incredibly durable.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, our
like
carbon
recycled
footprint.
aluminum.
Like, you know, they had this big like skit with Mother Earth, like in their last one, and I was just like,
what is that?
Fast forward.
Mother Earth.
It's,
Why is it in
an
quotes?
actress played her.
Oh, an actress played Mother Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot her name, but like she was at a meeting, and it was just ridiculous.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apple's a real, should be based in Seattle, right?
I've never watched, to be honest, I've never watched an I.O. presentation either. Like, so
really?
I can't, Google I.O.
Yeah.
Like, I've never watched one of their presentations fully to be like, do they do the same? I'm going to have to.
They probably are.
I'm going to go watch. Yeah. The adjectives flying everywhere.
No, it's all those Silicon Valley fucking echo chamber.
I hate it so much. It's the greatest computer we've created today. Of course it is.
Yeah.
The next computer is always going to be better.
You're not going to create something shittier.
Today, I present to you a lesser computer we've ever built. Like, come on, dude.
There's a guy on Instagram who goes out there and he goes, if Apple was honest about like what they're doing, they're like, yeah, this is our new thing. It's the same as the old one.
I just came up with I got a good drinking game. Like we could play, like we should stream it one day when the next Apple event.
Yeah,
like,
when they do.
So every time they do certain things,
it'd be fucked up in the first 5 minutes.
Pray hands.
Oh, when they
every
do
time
this.
Tim Cook does pray hands, you got to drink. So it's the best, right? Like, oh Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I did see a video where what was it Steve-O? Steve-O went with Tim Cook to the fucking Apple store, and the guy behind the counter didn't even know who Tim Cook was.
Really?
And he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna use my employee discount with this guy,
Tim Cook."
Yeah, and he showed him his badge number, his fucking ID, his one. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you're an Apple employee?
Yeah.
Okay." He's like, "Can I see your ID?"
Bitch, I'm
he hands
the
him his like fucking one. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I would I gotta look this up. I'm gonna do this Apple drinking game one day.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm on the wagon right now.
You're on the wagon?
Yeah.
Well, but the next event's always in June.
For a little while.
It's in June.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll be back off it by then.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna hop off it real
it's
hard.
always June and September.
What, for me to hop off the
No,
wagon?
the Apple fucking events.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of our tech news. We can get into some TV news now.
Oh,
yeah, Matthew Perry, that poor guy died.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
54. Found in a hot tub.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how the hell that guy died. He hasn't been in anything recently.
No drugs were found at the scene, sources said, but
they were on his body already.
Times prescription medications were recovered at the home, and toxicology will now be part of the investigation.
Yeah, he was probably fucked up.
I mean, he was fucked up on the show, I guess, all the time.
Yeah, it's generally weird for a 50-year-old to have a fucking heart attack or something in a hot tub. I mean, it does, yeah.
How do you...
What?
The impact of his comedic genius was felt around the world?
Oh, man.
Do you think that is I think that...
No. They're being nice. They're being nice. Yeah. They're being nice. It'd be like saying if I died, my podcasting genius
his
like
podcast was heard, echoed across the globe.
I mean, we have had downloads in the Philippines and the Netherlands,
like,
but
he's way more famous than we are, but
yeah.
I don't, like, off the top of my head, I can think of like one movie that he was in.
The Whole 9 Yards.
Two movies. Okay, Whole 9 Yards and Fools Rush In with Salma Hayek.
I never saw Fools Rush In.
That's the only one.
He was in Friends, though.
That's what I mean. He was in Friends.
Yeah, and I never watched Friends. What a fucking cringe-ass show that was.
See, and you're the demographic.
What, for Friends?
Yeah.
No, I'm not the demographic.
White guy, white girls.
No, white girls.
No.
No, I don't know any dudes that watch
I
that
do.
show.
There's some at work. They just don't tell you.
That tells you a
I'm
lot.
going to ask Clint if he's watched it.
I don't think Clinton watches it.
Probably not. I never saw the appeal. I couldn't. I talked about this the other day. I was like, I never watched Friends, and I couldn't understand why I didn't like it, and everybody around me loved it.
Especially when he had like shit like Seinfeld
No,
on.
I didn't understand it, but Seinfeld's the opposite. Like, I couldn't understand why.
What, good?
I didn't like Friends
The opposite
until
of bad.
someone pointed it out like 2 years ago. They were like, there was no representation. So I was like, I don't like.
No what?
It was all uppity white people.
So what?
But Seinfeld was the opposite, and I'm like, why?
There's
like
no
that
representation in that either. It's
There's
just a
a
bunch
couple.
of Jews in New York.
There's a couple like side characters that show up, but like not. I think the comedy was different in Seinfeld. Like it was corny to me in Friends.
Huh. Hey, we got a comment from Matthew. Hey, how's your day going? Hey, it's going good. Just doing the podcast.
Who the fuck is Matthew?
I don't know. It's a commenter on our Twitch stream.
Cool.
Don't
Hey, Matt. What up, Matt?
Don't shit on that.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm asking who the fuck it was.
I don't know.
Thought you maybe knew him.
No.
All right.
No, it's just a person out there. Give us a like and a
Give it
follow.
up, Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe
It was our first,
like
it was
Friends?
our first comment.
You like
He
Friends,
might
Matt?
like Friends.
Like it was. Oh God, it was
poor
It
guy.
was just terrible.
Yeah, it was a shitty show.
I did not like it. I still don't like
It's
it.
a bunch of cucks running around in that goddamn show. That's all I
Drinking
thought it was.
coffee. They
Yeah.
had no
Hanging
jobs.
out at
It
the
feels
bar,
like they
whatever
had
the
no
fuck.
jobs, but they lived in a fucking apartment.
I know.
Get out of here.
They lived in a very nice apartment.
A very nice one.
Yeah, that was probably like 10 grand a fucking month.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy Matthew says friends is shit. Hey,
Friends of shit.
yeah.
All right, Matt.
Yeah. See, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see.
His pitch perfect comedic timing
Yeah, I don't know
and wry wit. His legacy will live on. What legacy? Friends?
Yeah, friends.
I don't know, man.
I mean, nobody made anything
Listen,
of themselves after that show,
when
did
Robin Williams died, people felt that.
they? Yeah, shite. What?
When Robin Williams
Yeah,
died, people
because
felt
he was a
that.
comedic
He was
genius.
Good. He was a genius.
He was in a lot of movies, a lot of
way.
shows. He had a lot of
No way.
stuff. Yeah, and he died in a hot tub.
That's drugs.
Yeah, he was on a lot of drugs. He had a lot of shit in his system.
By himself?
They're going to have the
Like
toxicology
you're by
report.
yourself in a hot tub
Yeah,
and
got
you just
fucked
died?
up.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You were doing something.
All right, so then Five Nights at Freddy's actually debuted, and I'm probably going to go see this movie. I'm not a
Really?
big Five Nights at Freddy's guy, but it opened 132 million box office.
That's nuts. There was a fight, too, somewhere in Europe. You're getting distracted by the comments, bro.
What?
There was a fight that took place somewhere, too.
At a Five Nights at Freddy's show?
Yeah.
Huh.
And people are trying to ask you whether it's real or not, that fight.
The fight?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's real, but anyway, you're not a big Five Nights at Freddy guy, are you?
No.
Like I said, my daughter and her friends like Five Nights at Freddy's, so this is probably going to be a movie I'm going to go see. It actually, and hey, shit, you can go look at like the Rotten Tomatoes on this, and this is another direct not correlation, just a disconnect,
Representation?
just a disconnect between
Critics and
critics
reviews?
and then users.
Yeah.
It got like 98% or whatever from the users, and then it got like a 30% from the critics.
Right. Yeah, I saw the critic stuff saying it was trash, but, maybe it's not for them. Like, it's not for me. I wouldn't go review this because
No.
I don't give a fuck about it. Like, and a fan of it might really like it. I don't know.
I
Second
think a
largest
fan
debut
will-
of all time for a video game adaptation, behind Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario Brothers was pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
That movie looked
Pretty big.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to see this movie. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have another special edition of Gamer Athletes Podcast where I have our Five Nights at Freddy's
Resident expert.
Yep, go over the movie and give her takes on it.
Weird shit.
Yeah. So that's the Five Nights at Freddy news. I will go see it this probably this upcoming weekend. So yeah. What?
I was just reading some of the next headlines.
Here's our fuckery news. And we still have the notification in there, right there. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. I am the friends with benefits in a friends with benefits relationship with my car.
Okay.
It's so pleasurable.
Yep.
Hey, there's something out there for everybody. He's fucking an exhaust pipe somewhere.
A man who asserted his love for a 1998 Chevy Monte Carlo on TLC's My Strange
You could have
Addiction
picked a better car than that.
has
In
ditched that
1988
rusty
Monte Carlo.
engine and hopped into a new set of wheels. He dumped his old car for a new one.
Oh man, that poor Monte Carlo.
Wow.
Yeah. He started a documentary back in 2012 where he shared his unusual relationship with his car, which was nicknamed Chase. Oh, man.
Let's see.
Chase is not a girl's name.
Let's see. He said first sight. What? I'm going to get to the good stuff.
But the new series on TLC, Strange Addiction.
Since his boyfriend's death, it is related as a dude.
Yeah, the car identifies as a dude.
Yeah, yes.
Is this a consensual relationship? I don't know if a fucking Monte Carlo can give consent.
He owns it.
It could be. Damn, that's bad.
I know.
Yeah. But the new series on TLC, Strange Addiction, Nathaniel has told him that he's now moved on and is currently in a friends with benefits related. At least there's no attachment there for the car, right? They're just having some fun.
Oh, it's a girl now. Now.
Is it?
Yes. He has a sexy black Lexus ES 330. He made it clear his relationship with Lex is merely physical and nowhere near serious.
Huh.
He gave her a cute nickname, Baby Girl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
what makes the Lexus male or a female and the Monte Carlo dude?
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, he's smooching the car? Like right on the front. Is that where the car's lips are located? Is that a new car?
I don't know, man. We've been intimate. Nathaniel's in the mood for a dominant, manly car. He turns to his big black SUV Jet. He said Jet had a cute
got a
butt
few cars.
and was more defined by his hot tail lights.
That's funny. Man, can you imagine like he's driving down the road and he's just getting boners constantly in his fucking car?
Like that car's hot.
Yeah. And the car's like, hey,
I
like,
don't
what are you
know,
looking
man.
at?
Yep.
No, nothing, honey.
Like
Nothing.
This would be a good what was the cars that moved, the slug bug movies?
Oh, Herbie? Herbie?
Yeah.
This gives cars a new meaning.
Yeah.
That might be this guy's porn.
He goes to Herb like her car's alive.
He's over there beating his dick off with both hands watching fucking Pixar's
Top
Cars.
Gear and shit.
Oh,
My God.
What, Jeremy Clarkson?
I wrap my legs around. What the fuck? None of his cars are jealous because he has plenty of love to go around.
I don't think cars have the ability to be jealous.
I don't think they do.
I mean,
They're
that's
not
just
sentient.
me, but
They're
whatever.
not sentient.
No, they are not.
Not yet.
Not now. Yeah. Yeah.
Biden's trying to make sure that stays far away.
Good for Joseph.
Oh, it's the UK too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The UK cars.
They like their cars over there a little too much.
Yeah, that guy.
All right. So this is kind of a sad story, actually. 104-year-old skydiver. I got too many windows open on my iPad now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm lagging.
After making what says 104-year-old Chicago woman,
Oh, yeah.
Guys.
Shout out Chicago.
days after making a skydive that could put her in the record books. Damn. Dorothy Hoffner, 104-year-old Chicago woman,
whose
whose recent skydive could see her certified in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest person to jump ever
Yeah.
from a plane, has died.
Yeah. And she died a couple of days after, so they couldn't even certify her. She wasn't even there to see herself be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wow, man. She had amazing energy and remained mentally sharp.
That's good. I hope I remain
October
mentally
1st.
sharp at 104.
Yeah. She did a tandem skydive that could land her in the record books. Yeah, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, age is just a number.
Mm,
It was.
that happens until you die. Yeah.
Yep. She had no intentions of breaking a record. She was just, having fun.
I think we got to do the Amaranth story last.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. What, the 104-year-old or the Amaranth story?
Yeah, Amaranth on that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll save that for last, the Amaranth story. Do the Hobby Horse Championship 2003.
That's what. Oh, we've seen this. This
Did
is
we
back.
do this? No.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the championship for 2023.
Yeah,
this
I love
shit is
it.
fucking goofy as fuck,
It's
though.
so stupid.
Look at that shit.
It's so stupid.
How do you get into that?
Oh my god, I hate the human race.
No, you don't.
It's
You love
so
it. Look at this.
up.
Look at it. Look at all the different colors they have here for the human. Look at that. She's trotting out there. Like some of the jumps they do are fucking insane. These bitches are getting up there like 4 or 5 feet in the air.
My God.
On top of a hobby horse. Look at to a packed stadium too.
Packed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fucking packed, dog.
Can't do it.
That's funny. Look at that. She jumped like 10 feet in
She
the air.
really did.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, if anything, these girls are athletic.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great legs.
So that's
Sky. The sky is the limit. That's what. Oh Jesus.
yeah.
This is nuts.
So they got a horse on a pole.
Where I want to know, like, I want to see the criteria for judging. Like,
I don't know. It's probably really loosely put together at
not
this
bringing her
point.
knees high
It's still
up.
new. Still
Yeah.
new in this sport,
Yeah.
you know?
And then we go to this too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was just a Google search. You just
No. Oh yeah, was it?
You just
This the
linked
link
to
was to a
Google
Google
search.
search, but I seen the toe wrestling.
This is the toe wrestling champion of the world.
Man, what a fucking
July 23.
beast, dude! Look at that guy. He's fucking built like
Toe wrestling.
He's built like the mountain from Game of Thrones. Look at this fucking guy.
There has been broken toes, blood, plenty of sweat, and even tears.
So this goes into my love of odd sports.
Wait a minute. But 21 years later, at 35, so he's been doing it since he was 14.
Yeah, I'm proud to say that I knocked
A 17-time champion into retirement.
Wow.
Wow, man. It's like arm wrestling, but with your feet.
What a beast. Look up the pictures of this. It's funny.
It's specially built podium or todium.
Oh my God, the puns.
Yeah. It's 2 walls on either side. You lock your toes.
It's funny too because you see the pictures and their little toe knuckles are like just their toes are laced with each other.
Like, where does it...
What? It's,
How does it start?
I don't know. You probably got a guy holding their hand, over the toes, and he goes, "Ready, go."
But I mean, I know, like, how did it originate? 2 guys are just let's fucking got hammered and was
Yeah,
like,
they're probably drinking.
fuck arm wrestling.
Yeah, and this has a lot of. I got my suspicions that this is founded
Being a
over
toe
a beer or
wrestler
two.
has its downsides. It can be very painful. Toes can break. And you get blisters and sore knees. With any contact
sure.
sport, you have to be careful of hygiene. There's
get
gonna be oh my.
You get someone with like
God.
a super fucking beefy foot, man. You get some torque on that fucking meniscus, real good.
Oh,
Pop a kneecap
this dude got
out.
his big toenail surgically removed.
Ooh, so he could be a better toe wrestler.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't that like performance enhancing?
That's like
That should be against
that's
the
like
fucking
shaving
rules.
your back for swimming.
No, because you can shave your
he
back.
didn't- He's not taking
No,
drugs.
no. Some people don't have back hair.
Nope.
Some people don't have back hair, but
He's just
everybody
going
got
above and
toenails.
beyond. He's not taking performance enhancing drugs.
That's performance enhancing.
Not.
Yeah,
It's getting an edge.
that's like a porn star. Getting
Everybody's
a couple,
allowed to do it.
couple inches added to their donger.
Nope.
That's what that is.
Toe stretching before. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't watch this
No.
pay per view?
No.
Why not?
No.
What if they had like
I
a
don't
whole
need
thing
to.
like the UFC and you had Bruce Buffer in there
Look at these
fighting
motherfuckers.
out of
Look
this
at
corner?
these. Look at
Yeah, look at them. They get their toes there. Look at that guy's got a solid fucking grip on the other dude's foot.
Take you down.
Do they separate these by weight classes or like is it anybody?
Oh, man.
We have someone with short fucking stocky legs that can put a lot of torque on their toes.
Broken ankles.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Broken toes for sure.
Yeah.
Look at that guy limping away into the fucking circle of shame over there.
Ugh. It gave that motherfucker athlete's foot.
Like, there's something for everybody out there.
I guess.
There really
There
is.
There is.
There is. So on this podcast, we've covered the hobby horses. What else? I think we did. We
Slap.
cover fight juggling.
Slap.
The
Yeah,
juggle
the
fighting.
yeah.
Yeah, the slapping.
There's another one. We did another.
I don't know. I've looked up a lot of sports.
Some obscure sports.
They have like cup stacking and shit out there too.
There's that real violent one.
What?
In Europe,
Slapping?
Italy? No, it's like
Bare knuckle boxing.
rugby, except you fight.
Oh yeah,
You
I've
hold
seen that.
motherfuckers down. There's
Yeah. Yeah, they have. They also have like UFC basketball. Oh my god, what was it?
Oh, the UFC basketball one.
What about the UFC? They have the Brazilian jiu-jitsu they do in a car. Have you seen that? They call it car jitsu.
No.
No. Oh man, next week I'm gonna have to bring that story of fucking car jitsu. It's fucking funny. Dudes
wild.
choking each other out with fucking the seatbelt. This guy jumps in the back seat. Fucking, guess if he chokes him out.
So many obscure sports.
Dude, it's funny. Dude, car jitsu is pretty big on like TikTok and shit like that. You see, like
I
the
do
little
got to get out
clips.
there, and we can start making a list of
Obscure
obscure
sports.
sports to bring up. Mhm.
Hell yeah, dude, I love it. I always see a new one, and I'm like, man, I gotta get into
This
this.
is nuts.
What the amaranth vaginal yeast?
This chick doesn't stop, man. She's always doing.
Yeah, she's
some
winning.
Shit. Yeah,
She's winning.
She is winning. The
She's got
motherfuckers-
constant dubs in the category.
You ain't lying. Like, she gets tackled by the internet, and she still wins.
Yeah,
Like when she was selling farts.
she's out there getting it in.
I think she's okay looking.
Oh, she's an attractive woman.
She's got. I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know?
She,
She's a very attractive woman.
in like still shots, I watch her. I've seen her like in video form, like on her Twitch streams, and I'm like, like it's like right there.
Not your type,
Right,
huh?
what-
You're
I
not
like
gonna drink her
redheads.
vaginal yeast beer.
No. Yes. So anyway, Amaranth's latest business venture will drive her
That's
haters
gonna
to
make me
drink.
gag right now.
Caitlin Siragusa, selling beer made with vaginal yeast.
That fucking last name
how-
is not attractive though.
Yeah, right.
Siragusa.
Oh,
Siragusa
Siragusa.
is a yeah. So supposedly,
Hold on.
oh, she sold her farts in a jar at a
Yeah,
$400
we knew that.
sale price. I didn't know it was that much.
Water
Maybe I
from
just
her
don't
hot
remember
tub,
it.
which sold out. I remember that. She that's 1.5 million a month
This shit's gonna
from
sell
her
out too.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, this shit's gonna sell out too. Vaginal
To
yeast beer?
shockingly, it's mostly a male audience.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking you jest.
Some of these audience members hate her violently because she can't stand how much they love being tantalized by her. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Oh yeah, they crack open a cold one, boys. Chill the hell out and eat liquefied pussy.
Do they have to wait? I don't know the chemistry.
That's why I'm trying to get.
vagina.
I'm trying to get. I'm
But I
trying to
don't-
get.
does
that.
she have to have,
How-
like, a
Here it
yeast
is.
infection?
Here it is. How Amaranth's vagina beer is made.
Oh right, let's get into the
All right.
fucking details.
The goddess we wanted to put into a bottle. In this case, let's see. They are all her bacteria are tested for the presence of foreign DNA. So it's
So nobody's fucking
Yeah,
shooting
right,
a
right,
load
right,
inside her
right.
pussy, and then they're using that
it's
to
a
make
sour
it a beer.
ale
Yeah, obviously.
made with sterling lactic acid that is completely safe and healthy.
I mean,
says
it
the
might
order
be safe and
assures
healthy,
spiritual
but am I
benefits
drinking that shit?
to its scientific pussy juice. What
You gotta
the
quit
fuck?
laughing and read this like a
can't-
grown up.
I can't do it.
You're acting like a child right now.
Yeah. Let's see. I want when and how do they harvest, and how much do you get from a harvest?
I don't know. I think they make cultures out of it. So they just take
Okay.
like a little bit of her
Okay.
pussy yeast, and then they put it in a petri dish and make a bunch of yeasties out of it, and then they put it in the fucking beer. I'm not drinking that.
We can't get one for the show.
I don't think I would. I'd have to like gargle on something afterwards, like a bunch of mouthwash, maybe mixed with some antibacterial. So
Okay, a gynecologist takes a smear
a schmear.
so it can isolate the vaginal lactic acid bacteria.
That's disgusting.
Shit.
So it says people will buy the beer for sure. I know. I have no
Oh,
doubt
no
in my mind
doubt.
that as soon as this hits the shelves or wherever the fuck
Gone.
I buy it, yeah, it's going to be sold out.
It's online purchase only.
There's probably going to be the line outside the liquor store where this is going to be held is probably going to be longer than the line for an iPhone 14.
The fact that this will sell out is the grossest part of the whole thing. Some
Yeah.
YouTuber said on Twitter. It's all right, guys. Pretty girls aren't always out to get you. Sometimes a vagina beer is just a vagina beer. But on the off chance that you get hurt, ask yourself why you keep paying for it.
What if they had like a? What if Roseanne Barr did this? You think that?
You think it would sell out?
Hell no. I don't know, man.
Lizzo?
Yeah. Oh my God. Lizzo. They probably wouldn't even have to harvest a lot for her. There's probably a lot of funk up in that pussy. That'd be disgusting.
A sour ale, too. I don't even like sours.
No, I'm not a big sour fan either.
Make it a cream ale.
Yeah, that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
A pussy cream ale.
Nice and heady.
What's this shit going to be called?
Yoni.
Yeah, nice and heady.
Yoni. New flavor.
That sounds like an Asian beer though, like doesn't it? A Yoni?
Yeah, I mean her last name sounds almost Asian, bro.
No, it doesn't.
Siragusa?
Yeah, no, that sounds like a fucking Dago.
No,
Siragusa. Yeah, look that up. Look up the Siragusa.
Wikipedia, bro.
Nah, just look up the last name. See what it fucking comes from.
It's gonna tell. Where's their fucking Wikipedia?
No, it's not.
Yeah. All of them do it.
Yeah, they do have a. She's got a Wikipedia.
Let's see. She doesn't have her.
Well, look up the last name. That Siragusa. It seems like a. I don't know. It doesn't. That doesn't seem Asian. She doesn't look Asian.
They've added her order of Yoni beer into her.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
It's in her Wikipedia already? Mm-hmm. That's amazing. I don't know. You're not going to buy this beer, huh?
I'm going to buy it just so you have to drink it on show.
I'm not drinking that. I mean, I think I'd have to have like a bunch of beers before I drank that beer. And then even then, I mean, I'm sure it's not going to kill you.
Oh, the order, the Sanskrit. It's Sanskrit.
Her name is
Yoni.
Oh.
Sanskrit word for the sacred vulva.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a sacred vulva?
Yeah. She's now focused on sending the order of Yoni her pap smear cervical cells. Sounds delicious. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, dude! What? Imagine if she doesn't have kids. Imagine being her kid at school. Like, I drank your mom's
pussy beer. She was married.
My dad got some of it, and I snuck it.
Well, she's got an OnlyFans too.
That shit was gross.
I imagine. And
no, it's 1.5 million she makes from her OnlyFans per month.
God,
per month.
Man, I should get some fake tits on and put it up in OnlyFans.
Chicks with dicks.
Jesus.
Yep. There's no chicks with dicks, only dudes with tits.
Dudes with boobs. Man.
Yep.
She's got life on hard mode.
You think hard mode?
No. She's got on easy mode. That was ironically stated.
She's got all these other motherfuckers on hard mode. Get it?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Like, holy fuck. There's no way.
Yeah.
I'm paying this chick money for anything.
No, I wouldn't see her nudes. I wouldn't pay money for nudes. I'm not paying money for any nudes.
Her nudes are out there free.
Yeah,
ain't nobody got to pay for that shit. It's the internet.
Probably. Yeah, it is the internet.
Get out of here.
Internet's
I'm not
got
buying
everything.
your fart in a jar. I'm not buying your hot tub water.
Yeah, can you imagine paying $400 for a fart in a jar?
Why, though? That's what I'm talking about. It's like the car lover.
And who knows if it's actually her fart in a jar. She could have a fat dude that was eating fucking like hot Cheetos and shit.
So
just farting in like a fart factory.
Could I sell
exhaust
emissions in a jar to the dude that loves cars? What do you think?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
if I
you
show him
probably
a picture
could.
of my car and be like, look at this,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
He'd be like, oh, send me that fucking jar.
He'll fucking
paid
huff that
$400.
CO2 like no one's business.
Yeah, I got an oil leak too. I'll send you that.
Yeah, jerking off with a fan belt around his neck.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking A.
Oh, your serpentine.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket seats. Yeah.
Weird. People have weird fetishes out there. I think feet are weird. I think that's a weird fetish
I like
to have.
nice feet.
Yeah.
I can appreciate nice feet.
Yeah, I can appreciate nice feet too. I'm not jerking off
There
to
is
them,
a
though.
difference between nice and ugly feet, but like, yeah.
Yeah,
You never got a foot job?
No. I have never.
Okay.
You had a foot job before?
Yeah.
Really? Were they rough feet?
No.
They were nice and soft?
Yeah.
I guess.
It wasn't the whole show, but like, it was part of it. But,
Okay, so there was a little bit of feet wanking, and then there was some penetration after that, or what? Maybe some mouth
let's move
in
on.
there too. No way! I got to get into this. You brought it up.
I did.
You can't fucking broach and then fucking back down.
I just asked if you did. And
yeah, you fucking entered it, and then you said yes, I had one too.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you said it wasn't the whole show,
But
there's a whole story you were going into, and then
for
you
this,
stopped
we
at
need
the
a new
fucking-
guest. Wait, Santos. This is a whole nother show.
Oh yeah, he likes feet. He's a big feet guy.
See, we know people that will like lose their minds.
Yeah,
feet.
Fucking feet. I don't know, man. It's just not my thing.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Feet are dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want dirty feet on my clean penis. Anyway, do you have anything else to add for this
No.
episode of Gamer Athletes? All right. Remember to follow us on Instagram, gamer.athletes, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, YouTube, Gamer Athletes Podcast, and the Discord server at, you can get a hold of us at Gamer Athletes on the Discord. And, yeah, we'll be starting to stream these live. I'm going to make a Gamer Athletes Twitch channel. Yeah, we can start streaming that. Or maybe I'll do it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. So anyway, thanks everyone for listening and for your support. This has been an episode of Gamer Athletes. See you on the next show.
Later.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is.